I'm not doing that because I want to take long showers with you assholes.
Ain't you them kids that have been whacking off in my tool shed?
By a bunch of fargan ice holes like yourselves.
Yeah, well, listen, you ought to just stick the H in the car with now and get in with us, but that's all right. We'll worry about that later.
Oh, my God. There's 100 morons in my basement.
It's you, Larry.
Lollygaggers. Diamond dogs have struck again.
Real prick.
No, they could be a lot worse.
Why did you kiss my ear? Why are you holding my hand? Where's your other hand? Between two pillows. Those aren't pillows.
4 of us wolves running around the desert together in Las Vegas looking for strippers.
1, 2, 3, Benchwarmers!
Live from Scott's parents' basement, this is the Basement Benchwarmers podcast.
Basement Benchwarmers podcast back another week after a, I don't know, exciting week. Ed's back.
Yeah.
Rick's here.
I wore flannel.
Yeah.
I did not wear a flannel. I did try to match you, though.
Tim's here. Willie's on his way. Eric is just getting back from vacation, so he will not be here tonight. But we'll fight through. We'll fight.
Eric's having reconstructive surgery. I don't know of what yet, but I just heard that. It's a rumor going around.
So let's start how we start every week. And how was your week? And we'll start with Ed.
Well, I got crabs at a gay fishing pier. So,
that's right.
Yeah, so kind of weird situation. So we're out crabbing for stone crabs, right? We're and we're like paralleling shore, and there's this fishing pier out there. You know, like in Florida, they got these big bridges, and then there'll be like a fishing pier down below where all and so we're pulling traps, measuring the claws to make sure they're legal, and there's RVs lined up along this fishing pier, just like one after another. You know, it's like who was that in the back of it? Was it James Garner, where he lived on the beach in the RV type thing? Or you know who else did
Uncle Rico?
Uncle Rico, yeah, exactly. It was like that. So these guys,
they had old Dodge RVs.
Yeah,
Nice.
There's all these RVs lined up. So my nephew, who's he's young, in great shape, he takes his shirt off because it's pretty nice out. It's like 60s, and he sits there. It's like 2 minutes later, I look over, and it's not that far away, like maybe 50, 60 yards. And all I see is a bush standing there, like in the window, like in the doorway, like this, you know,
a bush.
I could see like a black bush. I look, I'm like, holy shit. Hey, Mike, look, because my buddy Mike's sitting there, and he wasn't pulling traps at the time. And he looks over, he's like, damn, that's a dude. I'm like, holy shit, it is a dude. So he's standing there, just standing there, like like he's on the cross.
A lot of pineapples.
Yeah, and I'm looking, I'm like, holy shit, that. So they're like, take a picture. I'm like, I'm not taking a picture. This guy wants a picture. So then like another dude comes out and he's like looking around, like, what's going on? And then I look down the pier. It's all dudes everywhere. They're just like going back and forth. I'm like, I guess it's a gay fishing pier. I didn't know. I'm a tourist. I'm not from the area.
I'm just out here taking a pee.
Yeah. So
did you end up docking?
Yeah. That was excellent. Oh my God. So anyways, yeah, that was a pretty weird thing to have. I mean, there was a whole bunch of shit that happened, but
I think so.
Yeah. So we got back, we got like 47 stone crabs. Man, I ate so many crabs and butter. It was like backdraft on the toilet. Every time I'd open my mouth, shit would come screaming out the other end. So I was like,
so many things.
Yeah. Oh my God. But the cool thing is, we're coming back. We're on the boat, and I'm just sitting way up in the front. I tried to stay out of the way. And Garrett starts blasting. Now, these are all hillbillies. So it's usually, you're getting some Toby Keith down there and stuff. He starts blaring Wanted Dead or Alive by Bon Jovi.
Oh, man.
And we're doing like 40 going between islands and stuff. And, I'm like, this is pretty awesome. Like, And Garrett goes, I play this one for Uncle Chris, my buddy that got killed in October. Every time on his way in from crabbing, he would play Wanted Dead or Alive on the way in. So I was like, that's pretty good honor. So that was kind of cool. And I know you guys love Bon Jovi.
Scott likes Bon Jovi.
I'm a fan.
I like
It's just because
good
he's
show.
wanted, dead or alive.
It's a birthday the other day.
And he's a cowboy.
Well,
Wanted.
And a steel horse he rides.
need to get a steel horse. I have a Durango.
That always bothered me, Bon Jovi. I'm a cowboy. You live in New Jersey. Calm down.
There's cowboys in New Jersey.
Probably.
It used to be the biggest agriculture state in the country.
The Garden State.
Yeah.
So, Rick, how was your week?
Now it's just
I know you had a big week.
compost state.
It's where they hide the bodies.
Yeah, I had a good weekend. Flew down to New Orleans Friday, got back this morning about 9 o'clock in the morning. And wife walked the stage, graduated.
Oh, congrats.
Got her
to
master's. So, yeah, she was happy about that. Ate some delicious food, drank overly priced, small. It wasn't even a Solo cup. They're like the ones that you use to rinse your mouth out with. You should know about that over your weekend.
Hurricanes.
I need to rinse more in my mouth.
Yeah, just Tito's and waters. And it's every hour, it's like the price went up at every bar.
It's like Wendy's.
Damn it.
That's what I was thinking. That's where they get the idea.
Nailed it. But yeah, great food. Weather was decent. It didn't get poured on too much, so it smelled like New Orleans. And the shows in between walking from bar to bar was fantastic. Just watching bums and people just stagger all over the place because the roads and the sidewalks and the roads, you can't really tell a difference, but they're not level. It's like they purposely, like if you had a skateboard, you could not skateboard in this town at all. So walking, it's like you're tripping, sober. So imagine it being drunk.
I'm pretty sure in the 1600s they weren't planning for skateboards.
I'm pretty sure they haven't touched it since the 1600s.
You told us before, but I'm going to ask you because people are probably wondering, did you see any breasticles?
We did not see any breasticles.
Okay.
No,
I know people are probably wondering.
People were throwing beads. There was beads
How about
all
pineapples?
over the place. Only upside down ones.
This guy goes to New Orleans, sees no breasts. I go to Tampa and see cock.
It's like our weekends were planned out perfectly.
I'm going back next week.
We are going back next week.
Oh shit!
Yeah, good time.
So
good
Timmy,
times.
how do you follow that?
Yeah, I know how Eric feels now. So how do I top that?
Yeah.
Okay week. I went to the golf show with Scott Saturday. Went golfing yesterday. I shouldn't say golf. Hacked is probably the right word.
You went irrigating?
Pretty much.
What they call it?
Yeah. It got to be to the point where who swung more, me or Glenn? And Glenn doesn't golf. So
was he golfing right-handed?
Left-handed.
No, left.
Oh yeah.
Was he golfing?
And then he would get dude would walk up, take a swing, and then I'm not even paying attention. He goes, "Do you see what?" I'm like, "No." He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?" I'm like, "Dude, most people like take a practice swing or 8. You just fucking walk up and fucking hack." Like
that's a great story. You know, Jason's about to hit. I go, Jace, keep your head down. I'll watch your ball. Just keep your head down. Watch the ball.
Right.
Hits it. He goes, where to go? I don't know.
And that happened quite a bit yesterday. Yeah.
I think it's up there by the hole. I'll go check it. You guys stay back here.
And for me, it wasn't that hard. Be like, there's only a couple times that I actually hit it well. I didn't know where it went. Most of the time, it was like 30 feet in front of me. So like, yeah.
Man, so how was the golf show?
Golf show was cool. It was at the Rock, so it was at the sports facility next to the Lux.
Okay.
So they had all the vendors in the one building, like that golf vendors and like the courses in one building, and then it had manufacturers on the 3rd floor of the Lux. Were you there? You didn't go with us to the no. Okay. So it's like Top Golf. But I kind of think it's almost better.
I like it. Yeah.
I thought Lux was nicer.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, it was more. It seemed more upscale to me.
Yeah.
So, but it was packed. I mean, and then in this sports facility was like an indoor football field.
Yeah, it was a full-size football field.
Really?
Yeah.
Turf.
Oh, that's cool.
Soccer. They had baseball lines in it and everything. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. So
this was like right next to the stadium there and everything.
It's incredible. You walked in. I'm like, I walked in. It's like a huge pole barn almost, and it's kind of the idea. It's a full size. I was looking. Yeah, it's a football field.
It's not across the road or anything. It's right there.
It's right.
It's right next to the Lux.
It's kitty corner from that pizza place.
Huh? I never noticed it there.
I didn't either. When they said we were going there, I'm like, I wonder where this is going to be.
Right.
Yep.
So, but yeah, it was still busy and stuff. And I bought a couple clubs and golf balls, so I'm all set for the season. But yeah, it was cool. It was nice. It was definitely better than going to State Fair Park to the golf show. Yeah,
nice.
So
yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
Go again.
Yeah.
Well, I got drunk at Scott's house Friday night, waiting for Ed to show up.
Yeah, it didn't happen.
Yeah, we know.
I usually don't miss.
Doesn't look like that big of a facility. There.
It was full
Huge.
size. It was crazy.
Yeah, we definitely need to go another Milkman game and book another hour there and
play there again.
Sweat our balls off and then go drink beer afterwards.
Oh,
Ecto cooler.
Yeah, we did sweat our balls off there.
I'm in.
Yep.
In.
Yeah, my week, nothing fancy. Same old, same old. So
that was it. Yeah, the murderer's row over here, and then you guys just Timmy had some stuff to go.
I do have to say it was fun sitting in on your baseball meeting for about the first 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, and you put up with Hop and Kevin then?
They were fine.
Were they? They seemed like it, at least on the texts.
Yeah, we were just laughing.
Yeah,
at all
just
the
like
dumb rules they kept bringing on everybody.
Oh my God. I've got 6 guys that steal 50 bases. I think we make stolen bases worth 5 points. It's like, Jesus, you're just trying to cheat for yourself.
And why change Ks per 9 inning instead of Ks? Like, it's ridiculous.
Tough.
Then you're thinking too hard.
Well, the problem is then you have relievers, some guy that you never even heard of.
Well, then you got guys stocking up on relievers and no starters. I mean, why would you pick a starter?
Yeah.
You know,
you have to start 5 starters though.
Yeah, but there's some relievers that'll line up, so you would be trying to get as few innings.
You want those guys that
because wins are worth shit now.
Right.
Nobody gets a win, so
I just thought it was interesting, funny at points. So yeah, thanks for the invite. It was fun.
Yeah.
And get me drunk.
Got some pizza. Oh, I learned something this week. What I learned, I saw a video a few weeks ago on TikTok, and you guys may have seen it too. How you can reheat pizza in a frying pan. Have you seen this video?
No.
I've seen it.
So I did it this week, and it was incredible. You put it in a frying pan, nothing in it, on the stove on about medium heat for about 4 to 6 minutes. You put it in cold, drop an ice cube in there with it, and put a cover on it, and 4 to 6 minutes. The bottom of the pizza came out better than when it got here.
Yeah,
so it kind of steams the cheese and everything too.
It melts, and then the bottom you actually bite. It tastes like felt like I was biting into a cracker, and it was a deeper dish pizza. So it was the dough was still pillowy, but the bottom was crispy. It was crazy. It was insane. So
I like putting my pizza in at 400 on a pan in the oven. So
yeah, I do the air fryer.
Yeah,
do you?
I don't do the air fryer.
I think it works great.
Yeah. But something to try next time. It was cool. It was interesting.
I've seen that method though. Yeah.
I've only tried pizza twice, so in the last couple days.
Yeah, we had Italian beef pizza from it's a place out in Pleasant Prairie.
Oh,
Giordano's?
No.
Ruffalo's?
No, I can see the place. I used to go there all the time.
Right.
It's right out here by it's right by
Germano's?
Yes, Germano's, yeah.
Oh yeah.
What did I say to begin with?
Nick and Willie's or something.
Yeah, you didn't say Germano. You said somewhere else.
Giordano's. No,
that's the one.
Yeah,
that's a chocolate place.
I said Dom. No, you said Giordano's. Giordano's. Yeah.
Yeah, so it was my nephew's birthday, so they had pizza.
Was it good?
It was really good.
Last time I got the beef pizza there, it was all watery in the middle. It was the last time I went there. It was weird. But it was, I used to get it there all the time.
We got it once, and it was great.
Oh, yeah. I should try it one more time. It was very good. The Italian beef with jalapenos.
Yeah, with the jalapenos.
Prime. But the place, I go here all the time. Roma.
Yeah, Roma's good.
Roma salad. Yeah, I dig it. So let's, tonight we're going to do a little good, bad, and the ugly. We'll talk a little bit about, Tim has a rumble for us.
I do.
Also, we're going to talk about, I got wrote docking here, so I want to forget what it is.
That's the word of the day.
Made me giggle. We got a Benchwarmer of the week. What else? We'll talk a little football. So I had some signings today we'll talk about. Oh, Snake Draft, Will Ferrell, favorite Will Ferrell movies. Oh, yeah, we'll start out with that. Signings today. Yesterday, Mike Evans, 2 years, $54 million.
Good deal.
$35 million guaranteed.
To where?
Tampa.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Market deal.
Pitcher. Who was the pitcher that got signed for 3 for 126 today? I can't remember his name.
Wes Wilson's getting
Russ Wilson's getting axed, which was
so a pitcher got signed. So it's not Snell.
No,
Montgomery.
3 for 126. They said he's getting signed for, and it's someone. I can't remember his name now.
Hold on, I'll find.
You'll find it. And then another player. They say Baker Mayfield's going to be signed pretty soon here.
By
Tampa.
Really?
Also, the other thing that came up, the kid running that 4-2-1. Maybe that's something. We'll get the good
4-2-1. Yeah.
Let's do good, bad, and ugly. We'll get this stuff later.
Okay.
Did he get hurt on that too?
No,
that was the other dude. There's another like cornerback or receiver that ran like a 4-2-8, and then he pulled a
blew his
hip
hammy?
flexor. No, like a hip flexor.
So let's start with good, bad, ugly. Let's start with Rick tonight. Rick, you can start and you pick what you want, good, bad, or ugly.
I'll start with the bad. My bad is hang on here. Where is he at? JJ McCarthy. Did you see him at the combine, just overthrowing everybody and just horrible? And then they showed video of him in a hotel, I think it was.
Yeah,
and he couldn't hit anybody that was standing still, and he's still in the draft. And they were expecting him to do really well. Now they're talking like 4th round,
really
3rd, 4th round.
Overreaction.
Yeah, I still think might be
but
a first rounder. I think it will.
The whole thing about him that I really like that he was interacting with like everybody that was like running or like if you watch that receiver from Texas break the record, he was like one of the first people to run up and congratulate him. And so I mean he was very engaged with the other players.
That's cool.
You know what this reminds me of?
That goes a long way on a field too.
Yeah,
Maybe
this
not for the
reminds
scouts,
me
but
of
for the players.
CYC drafts when some players just can't do anything right. He's just trying to get his plays.
Right.
That happened to Scott as a coach.
Yeah.
One of the best players out there, and he's falling
doing
down.
It on purpose, the kid was. It was funny. And we knew it. We would have took him, but the guy that wanted him, that told him to do it so they had their coaches' picks, they would be forced in the draft, so they got to get him. I would have took the kid because I knew he was good, and I don't care. Don't play. Go home and tell your wife why your kid can't play football this year. So,
poor JJ McCarthy won a national championship, and now he can't throw a pass.
Right. I think he's going to be good.
You don't know if it's nerves or what it is.
I'm sure a lot of it is
you're throwing to people that you don't throw to normally. So imagine the guys that had to go out there and throw to Tyreek Hill. Just underthrow him every time.
Yeah, then you got Joe Milton who's throwing like 70 yards in the air.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy.
And then they're like going back. Yeah, I mean, I'll bring that up. So,
what's your bad, Timmy?
My bad is the perception of Caleb Williams. So I know we've talked about him the last few weeks about whether he's going to be like a good player or not. Basically, looking back at things, especially this weekend, like watching the combine, I think people are very like unsure, afraid of different people. Caleb's really the first NIL athlete that's come out in the draft. Someone had made a comment about how he's made like $10 million in his career for NIL money, and how he's just a business. Well,
and meanwhile, I'm doing videos to pay my way through college.
Right. Well, I mean, the last time I checked, the NFL's a business.
Yeah.
Right. So, I think like because he's so different, like taking his career in his own hands, like he knows what he wants, he knows how he's going to market himself. Everyone's like, oh, it's a red flag that he didn't hire an agent, that he's not doing his medicals, and the things that he said about it was there's only like 3 or 4 teams that can really draft me. So why should I give up my medicals to everybody? It makes sense in a way. You know what I mean? It's just different. It's just a different perspective about how.
We talked about this a couple weeks ago.
Right.
Is this? These guys they're about their brand too.
Right.
So I mean, it's very important to them because he's going to have a life after football especially if he's successful in the NFL.
Make $10 million. Like,
he'll make in hundreds of millions. Like, I mean, I'm not going to compare him like Tiger Woods or something, but those guys, they don't even have to play a sport.
Right. I think it's unfair. Like, especially like the opening week, the opening question that he had when he was coming to the podium for the combine, some dude just outright said, "Are you afraid to compete?" Because he wasn't throwing, he wasn't doing any drills or anything like that. I'm like, how unfair is that? Like, this kid,
he's not the first guy to do
this.
Yeah.
Right. And he's not. Like,
that's just the news media to get you to talk.
Right.
That's
exactly.
All it is.
Yeah. But
he got you.
Right.
No.
I just think like, all these old school NFL guys are starting to realize it's going to be different from this point on. And I think this is going to be like the year that the combines change.
Would you say in recent times he's had more, I wouldn't say controversy. More criticism
Scrutiny?
than
I
any
think he's been more
top
scrutinized.
pick?
Right.
I mean, I can't think of anyone going back that maybe we just hear more because the Bears got the first pick around here. So there's a lot more talk in this area.
A little bit has been brought on by his dad and himself too. Remember, when you're asking for ownership and different things, Trevor Lawrence didn't do that. Andrew Luck didn't do that. Cam Newton didn't do that.
Joe Burrow.
Right.
Joe Burrow. These guys didn't do that when they were drafted number 1. They just were drafted and went to the team. And they probably didn't work out. I'm not saying that. That's different. But when you start coming out saying, I want this, this, and this, we all saw how, the ball dad.
That's what I was just going to bring up.
Was part of the
Same
NBA, and
concept.
people were cringing every time it came around. I mean, obviously, you can't pass up on a player if you think he's going to be that good because of a parent. Because football's different. You're not sitting like basketball. You're sitting right there, courtside. You can say a lot of things.
Well,
NFL, you're not part of the game. It's hard to be part of the game.
Who was that? And I know it ended in a ski. Who was the USC quarterback that never ate a Big Mac? Remember, and he got drafted by like the Raiders or whatever. Like he was.
Blackledge or
No,
the other one. His dad was all over him.
Yeah,
I can't think of his name.
Was he recent?
No, it was probably in the 80s or early 90s.
Early 90s.
I'm not. Oh.
And he had a rough life.
Yeah, he never had like a childhood. His dad's always putting him through like football drills. Never had a Big Mac. Never dated anybody in high school.
And he failed in the NFL.
He failed in the NFL
miserably because he hadn't.
Yeah, and I can't think of his name. I can picture him, and I can't.
Right.
He played for USC.
Played for USC and played for the Raiders.
Todd Marianovich.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that. Yeah. He was the gambler and a cokehead.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
He
they go hand in hand.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of Willie.
Speaking of cokeheads. No, just kidding. That's a terrible rumor to start.
Don't worry, he'll forget about it anyways.
He can't hear us anyways. He doesn't have his headphones on.
This hearing aid. Yeah, see, there it is.
Oh, Willie, you got your bad? Oh, are you done, Tim?
I'm done.
No, that was a good one.
No, and I guess I don't know if I said what was your. Yeah, I just think he brought it on himself a little bit. I mean, it is what it is. And I did find it funny today when I sent that over that like 3 of the 4 biggest NFL like guru people pick Mitch Trubisky number 1. I didn't even know that.
Right.
That's hilarious.
I would love to see.
I didn't think he was rated higher than Deshaun Watson that year. I didn't think he was rated higher than that. But he was.
Oh, yeah.
That was crazy.
And
so now I'm getting worried more about Caleb Williams.
Deshaun Kaiser was a top 5 pick.
Yeah.
Top 5 rated guy that year.
And 1 year later, the Packers picked him up for like garbage, remember?
Right.
And he couldn't even make it as a backup.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
he started like 1 game for him.
There's a TikTok that I saw that
we were making some today. Doing some dancings. I like it.
Mel Kiper put his career on the line for the Notre Dame quarterback that went to Carolina with
Winky? No, not Winky. Winky was Carolina.
Yeah, he was the number 1 pick. He went to Mater Dei High School in LA, never lost a game or won like 4 national championships. Went to Notre Dame,
was it after Cam Newton or before Cam Newton?
Before Cam Newton. He was the guy that got replaced by Cam Newton.
Not the racist guy.
I thought it was Kerry Collins and Chris Winky.
No, and there's one more.
Yeah, Kerry Collins was Penn State. Chris Winky was Florida State.
I'll figure it out.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So, I mean, I don't know if we're going to talk about this, but I mean, are you more apprehensive now hearing all this stuff, or you think a lot of it's just white noise in the background?
I've settled. Like, it's funny. I talked to Bob, who's a big Bears fan, and Andy's one to Justin Field. Me and Bob are like, just get it over with and figure it out. Seriously, just do it and do what you're going to do because it's almost scary because it's almost Trubisky was rated that high and they did it. They did what they should have did. They drafted, moved up, got him, and it didn't work out. Now
he was still though on that list, the second best quarterback on that list.
Who was the other one?
Mahomes. I mean, obviously.
Well, obviously, but
there's none of those guys
nobody
that are
ranked
better.
Mahomes number 1 on that list. That was hilarious.
He was like 4.
He was second or third.
Yeah, second or third in all this. It was either Trubisky 3 times, Watson once.
It should have. It should have
wow.
been Mahomes, obviously, and then probably Trubisky.
Well, and
it could have been,
a lot of Mahomes was he never won in college. That was the big thing.
He's not a winner.
Never won nothing, and that was the thing. And that's, it's crazy. I mean, you don't know until you get to the situation. You got a year to sit behind somebody. Andy Reid, obviously, he's a good coach. So it's a lot to do with everything around you. That's the scary thing. You don't know, and hopefully.
Did you listen to Schefter today on Waddle and
No, I missed it.
It was pretty interesting. Well, they did a nice tribute to Mortensen, obviously, but they were asking, it seems like everybody's gone a little cold on Fields right now. Where a week ago,
and you know what? It's like rumors are out there saying they're people. Obviously, I get it. Why would anybody offer the Bears anything higher than maybe a second or a third? Why? They know. It's like
Russ is getting cut.
It's like playing cards, and you've got a pair of aces, and there's a bunch of cards on the table that have not higher than an ace, nothing going. There's no chance for a straight or a flush, nothing. You've got a pair of aces, you won, and I'm still betting against you. Going, okay, dummy, let's go. Seriously, that's what's going on. The Bears are in a situation now, and maybe there's smoke screens. Maybe the Bears want to pretend like they want to draft Caleb Williams. Now I think they're going to keep Fields, and here's the reason why. They're making teams, and this is not my feeling.
I like it.
They're making teams believe that they want Caleb Williams, and you want him. okay, give us an offer, but we're going to take him probably. But let's see what you say. Oh, okay, here you go. You can take it.
Like
that's what I think. Almost like this, and it may not work out, but almost like the shell game.
I agree. That's what it looks like now. And you see Lance Briggs, that thing with Lance Briggs today, and he said what I've been saying for 2 months.
Get him.
They're still going to have a top pick next year. If they trade him right now, they'd have Fields for another year. They're going to get 3 more picks probably. And one of them's going to be a top 5 pick again next year because you're trading with a shit team probably.
And if they trade down 1 or 2 spots,
and if
they
Williams
could get Marvin
fails,
Harrison or something. In
that's
the
what I'm. To me, you got to trade that first pick if you have any.
Well, the same smoke screen with Marvin Harrison.
And are they ready to win a championship next year if they just add Caleb Williams? No. I mean, they might make the playoffs.
I don't know. It's weird.
I know
weird,
the NFL.
Man.
Look at the Packers this year at the end. Look at the Chiefs.
You look
at
the last
end.
half of the year. There.
Yeah, their teams just exploded at the end.
They get the right parts for the Bears defense.
Yeah.
Their defense is great.
It's hard to say.
Games.
Yeah, you're
really
right.
Good. They were good.
But if you had Marvin Harrison, maybe another year with Fields, and then maybe next year you draft a quarterback. I don't know, but
might be that
it's going to be fun.
Ohio State connection. You know?
Yeah, who knows?
Jimmy Clausen. That's what
Jimmy Clausen.
Oh,
yeah. I like those pickles. You're bad.
My bad is the passing of Chris Mortensen. I thought, that was terrible. Yeah. Was it okay?
Yeah.
Well,
No, it's
what
fine.
else do I have?
No. Take it. Go ahead. No, it's fine. Yeah, you can take Mort. I got another bad. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, Mortensen. I mean, there were so many. I don't know if you saw the SVP on his show.
I missed it. I wanted to watch it.
That was really good. I watched it this morning, and they said this guy was like the funniest guy in the room, and they loved going to watch games on Sunday because he would just give Chris Berman such a hard time the whole time.
And how many people he mentored too.
Oh yeah,
and I like Adam Schefter, and I like Todd McShay. I don't mind those guys, and also Mel Kiper. And he's I like Mel Kiper. I just don't like listening to him. It's weird. I like reading stuff he does, but watching him. But
Todd.
John Clayton and Chris Mortensen were the guys. When I was younger. You'd be watching, and no matter what you were doing, when they brought John Clayton on, you stop what you're doing to watch what he's going to say about football. Whoa, what's going on?
Right.
Because he's the insider. Because you didn't have, he was the guy back before all this. We could look anytime you want. He was the guy that would give it, right?
Breaking the stories.
And Mortensen kind of followed him, and they both seemed like hilarious guys when John Clayton did the video with Mom, more that's the greatest commercial ESPN ever did, hands down. But I agree. Chris Mortensen was, just it seemed like a good guy. And just watching him on TV.
Kept trying to, he fought hard for a long time.
That's a kick in the balls for guys like us that love sports and grew up on ESPN. Kids now, younger kids, they don't, they have ESPN, but that was all we had. When ESPN come around, when we were already in our teens.
Yeah.
That was
79.
We were
we grew up with that basically.
Right. We were reading the sporting news a week later to get our information.
And then these days are looking at YouTube and just like clips and stuff.
Yeah, and it's like instantaneous.
I remember when I was younger, I used to, when I worked at Century Foods, and we worked like 4 to 12, I think it was 4 to 11. And I would get off and come home and
giggity.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
He was in the meat department.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Anyway, so I would come home, and I was young, so I could eat whatever I wanted. I'd fucking make a pizza or something, and I'd sit there and watch Sports Center. It would be on midnight because the replay from 10 would be on at midnight. Every night I get home, that's where I watch Sports Center. Because it was back when I was 18, 19. Nothing else to do.
Right.
You couldn't get. That's when you got sports. Okay, what happened today?
Dude,
what happened?
And it was, you'd sit there and what was Chris Berman's nickname's going to be?
Yes. Tom Jackson was awesome too. I was a big fan of Tom Jackson with Chris Berman.
Keith Olbermann. It's
who's
like
the Charlie Brown
what
looking
a
dude?
Gentleman, huh?
Keith Olbermann, Dan Patrick were awesome.
Yeah. Who's the Charlie Brown looking dude that was with Jackson?
Tom Reese.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Tom Reese, right?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Oh, then there was Tom Mees was on there.
Mees.
Yeah.
Didn't he drown? Didn't he drown in a pool?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Almost all those guys are
He
dead.
had such a big
Stuart
head.
Scott.
Stuart Scott died of cancer.
Must be something in the water in that place.
Berman's fucking killing them all. That guy's a piece of shit.
You
heard it here first.
Put him on the hot. Put Berman on the hot seat.
Was this a death pool?
And then he pulls out.
Wrong hole.
Wrong. I'm putting Chris Berman on the hot seat, man. Oh shit.
So Chris Mortensen, that's a good one. Yeah. That sucks.
Mort Report.
Yep, the Mort Report. Yep.
UL Washington passed away too.
UL, who was that?
the shortstop, or yeah.
Oh,
But no, I think the Rangers,
Kansas City.
Kansas City.
Kansas
okay.
City, yeah.
Had one of the best afros in the game.
Yep. He's up there with Bake McBride.
Oh, you did a good. Oscar Gamble.
Oscar Gamble had a great one too.
Those are some great froze.
My bad is Scott Boras.
That was mine.
Today coming out and just once again, now 4 teams are interested in my guys, so make sure you get your bids in or whatever. Dude, you're ruining baseball.
It's
you really
way too late. Season's already started, Dick.
Yeah, you make it now. These guys now. What am I? I'm going to pay this year. I'm paying you less because you can't pitch the first month, obviously, because you're not here, and we got to monitor you. So, I mean, the deal, and yeah, it's just. I don't get the guy. I don't understand. I get what he's doing. He's for his clients, but these guys have to be kind of. I don't think they're getting offers. I really don't. I don't think Snell's getting as big as offers as he could, and I don't think Montgomery is either. And if they are, he is doing a disservice to his clients by not telling them. He really is. Or
he has to tell them the offer.
But I'm just saying he should be. Said, let's go for more. Say, hey, you probably should go for.
Like to see the Cubs go down Montgomery for a couple year deal now.
Well, not
because you're going to get him cheap.
Well, who's the guy that signed for 3 years, 126?
I don't know. I couldn't find it.
You heard that today on the radio? 3 years for 126. A pitcher signed. I swear they said he signed. Maybe they were lying, messing around with me.
Did Jace tell you?
No, Jesus, the guy from Culver's.
So okay, so that was my bad.
No, that was going to be my bad too. Just he's had a horrible year.
Yeah,
horrible,
frustrating.
Bellinger signed for way under.
Yeah.
The Cubs. Everybody badmouths the Cubs, but Cub fans are awful. Let's keep.
Zach Wheeler signed an extension today.
Extension.
Wheeler
with the
Phillies
Phillies
for 126. Yeah. Jesus H Christ.
I think he's going to go high in drafts and fantasy drafts too this year. Everybody's high on him, but he's wiped out his clients this year. It's just, but as I was saying, is the Cubs have actually done really well the last few years. Cub fans have been on. We're not doing enough. Ricketts is cheap. They got Bellinger for a good deal. They've got that Imanaga. They got him at a good price. I mean, they've done very well in free agency since that Hayward deal. They really have.
Right.
They held their line.
Kimball, they got burned on a little bit, but they actually got something in return for him.
Yeah, but it feels like that's all they do is try to go for like deals. You know what I mean? I mean, looking at the relievers that they've signed the last few years.
They built a pretty solid team doing it.
I'm not saying it's not the wrong thing to do, but the perception is, they're not waiting till the last second, but like, all right, so we're going to sign Scott Cavelli, who has had 2 Tommy John surgeries, to a 2-year, $15 million contract.
They should have got Woodruff.
I will pitch opposite hand.
They should have signed Woodruff to that deal.
Right.
I don't know.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
I understand.
They're not going after these market value or above players and trying to overpay for people to come there.
Yeah.
So
I agree.
So who started this?
Rick did. So I'm up bad.
Yeah. Oh.
My bad's Ole Anderson died at 81. 4 Horsemen.
Oh, really?
With Arn Anderson, Ric Flair, and Tully Blanchard. He could have been my bench warmer too, because nobody knew Ole compared to the other 3.
Right. That's awesome.
So he died. A lot of people died this week, it seems.
Yeah. Somebody else passed away too. UL Washington, Mortensen. There was somebody else.
There's tons.
Right.
I got a whole list of them later.
Right.
Go ahead, Rick.
Long week in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Crabs and butter.
Crabs and butter. I'm gonna make a shirt. Crabs and butter.
Are you in the military?
Crabs and butter.
Every time you poop, it smells like semen.
The semen porthole.
So you get to pick good or ugly now.
I'll let you guys decide what it is. Caitlin Clark, breaking records, declared for the draft, and then Indiana, their tickets have doubled.
Yeah.
Now that she's declared for the draft.
Good, I guess. So they're 8 down instead of 4 now.
Good for them. They're going to get paid off of her, and she's going to do a lot for the game, the WNBA.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I've seen like about 4 different articles asking if Caitlin Clark's going to make more money staying in college or no, because
she'll be fine.
Yeah, she'll be fine. She's going to get a lot of.
She'll carry over the same sponsors that she has. She didn't take any NIL money from Iowa at all.
Like, really?
Yeah, she didn't take any money from the collective.
Good for her.
Yeah, and she made like $910,000 last year through like State Farm, Hy-Vee, which is a local grocery store chain there. I can't remember what else. So she'll take a lot of those national. H&R Block was one of them. So she's already got national
State
sponsors.
Farm she was in, right?
So,
Is what you
State
said?
Farm,
Yeah.
That's why Jake was sitting stateside or courtside.
Oh,
Right.
yeah, there you go.
So, so she'll make about probably a little bit more if she keeps the same advertising.
Oh, she will. I imagine she's got deals going on. She's probably have to re-sign contracts.
Yeah,
but
on Nike too. She's a Nike athlete, so she's going to get her own shoe and all that marketing as well.
Yeah.
So
good for her.
You think
Good
that's
for
going to
them.
be the biggest selling woman's?
no, because what's her name? Well, it might be
Like
because what
Swoops or
Sabrina,
Yeah,
her
like-
shoe just came out. So and
Okay.
she was
Inescu or something like that.
the one that shot
Oh,
against
yeah.
Seth.
Trees.
Give it 3
Oh, yeah,
years.
yeah.
Give it 3 years. She'll be the highest paid. Endorsed.
She's.
Yeah,
I think she's going to
endorsed.
change the landscape a little bit.
Yeah.
Coming
A
into
little
the
bit.
WNBA.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh,
because
she-
she's in she's going to fill stadiums.
and they're not going to let.
She's
They're
gonna
going to
fill
be.
stadiums.
I
You
think a
think-
lot of that WNBA is going to be resentful.
What
Well,
the,
There's some mean
well,
ladies
because,
out
you know
there.
what?
They're gonna be resentful until their agents goes, "Hey, dummy,
Right.
Yeah, she's.
guess
Right.
what's gonna happen? You're making more money
your
because of
pay's gonna go
her."
up.
Right.
Yeah,
Yep.
her pay, their
Right.
pay's gonna
Oh,
go up
we
too,
love
yeah.
her now.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
She's
bet-
going
I
to be
bet
the
more-
magic bird. Raise the prices of everything. Remember the NBA? They were making shit.
Right. I don't like the narrative either of like these talking heads talk about how she's not like a goat. She's changed the game, even though because she hasn't won a championship.
Let's call her a beaver.
We can call her
Jesus
kid.
Christ!
Right.
We'll have to
Somebody
figure- we'll
just.
have We'll have to figure out that acronym.
Right.
We're number 3 on the. on
Yeah, we're
the
dropping fast
censorship
again.
list.
God, we got to run too.
Oh my god!
Oh, Hop's been answering our questions.
Yeah,
Nate,
yeah,
Nate
Jesus.
Wiggins got hurt in the 40. Marinovich, Clausen, Zach Wheeler extension, and Nike.
Why are we not
That guy's a
watching that?
goddamn genius.
Why are we not watching him? Hop, what channel's
Well,
your
he
podcast?
doesn't have
on?
pants on, so we can't watch him.
What channel's your podcast on? Hop? The one with no pants.
He just got done golfing.
No,
So that was
No.
your.
So yeah, so that's my good.
The
So
no
do you think
pants
you think
sports
there's
show.
any thoughts of a inner team or inner game between WNBA and the NBA? Or maybe Caitlin Clark comes over to
No.
like the Pistons or something like that. Like
She
you were
might-
saying. She gets drafted by the Pistons.
She might do the
or the
skills
Pacers.
challenge and do the shooting challenge. Like
You think so?
Yeah.
I think
I
there
don't
should be
know.
more
I
of
don't
that.
know if she's a. I don't. She's a good shooter. I'm not saying that, but she's a scorer. I think that other chick might be a better shooter.
I don't
That Sabrina
know.
girl.
Maybe we'll find out.
I mean, they're both. She can shoot. Don't get me
The only,
wrong.
the only thing I think she's gonna have issues with is she's only 6 foot tall, and there's gals
Yeah,
in
but
the
she's got a
WNBA.
well-rounded game. It's not like she's.
She's a very good passer.
Yeah.
I was watching
Yeah.
some game yesterday. She
She's
made
got
like 4
good
great
rebounding,
passes.
too. She's always at the bottom. If she's not
Didn't
shooting, she's at
she-
the bottom.
She lead college in assists this year or something too, or she's right up there.
She's up there. Yeah.
And she's like the number 1 scorer and like the number 1 or 2 or 3 assists.
Top 5, I think.
And I think she gets a couple rebounds here and there,
Mhm.
but yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
My good. My good is hold on. LeBron.
LeBron.
LeBron James scoring 40,000 points.
Did he?
Yeah.
I missed it.
Let's
Yeah.
move on. Let's move on.
All right.
Yeah.
Willie, what's your good?
My good. Give me a little more here. Yeah. Oh, now I can hear myself.
Yeah.
There we go. Well,
Turn Willie's down now.
just
It turned down.
turn it down.
Is that good, guys? Is it better?
Just turn it down a little bit for us.
Okay.
How's that? Is that better, Willie?
Good. You
Oh.
guys
Very
good?
good, very
you guys
good.
good? All good?
Perfect.
Okay.
Yeah,
How about
listen-
you? You're good, Rick? Everybody good?
Well, why don't you ask Hop? He's the only one listening.
No, Kevin's waiting patiently to hear what our top Will Ferrell movies are.
Yeah, me and Timmy are all pumped up. I wrote down both of them I like.
I wrote
They're both the
boycott.
same.
You got Megamind too?
God damn it. I was
What?
Terrible.
That's one I was gonna
Wow.
pick. I want to get one nobody else is gonna pick.
Right?
So you're good.
My good is I know you heard about Braylon Edwards saving
Yeah.
the life
Yeah.
of an 80-year-old man
Yeah.
at the YMCA in Detroit.
First thing he's caught in years.
Yeah. Stole all that money from the Jets. Might as well do something.
Got water wings.
So the guy that he saved him, the 20-year-old guy had a attempted murder charge against him. Jesus.
What
Yeah.
kind? Where is he swimming in a public pool?
Detroit.
Detroit, man.
But that's why is Braylon Edwards in a pool with murderers in it?
It's Detroit.
Yeah, good point.
Isn't that just like the defense that he's on too? His Half of those guys are murderers.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, he's like, yeah. It was probably his old teammate. Yeah. I'm joking.
My good is I'm a piggyback on Tim's here. Enos Cantor's tweet: integrity is greater than 40,000.
Yes.
Whoa.
That is awesome.
That is good.
Yeah.
Enos Cantor is pew pew.
Yeah, he is.
Good.
He must be listening to our show.
Yeah. I love Enos Cantor.
Friend of the show.
Enos America.
Oh, he's Enos, my buddy.
Yeah.
That's what
Where's
he
that
is.
guy hiding out at?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Not in Turkey.
Hey.
Not Toronto.
Yeah.
How you doing, Enos?
Keep it down over there.
We got beers coming up in a little bit.
They don't drink beer. Thanks.
Sounds good.
I can't do a Turkish accent.
I'll say.
There it is.
There it is. I say, bring me a beer.
I say integrity is more important than 40,000 points.
Boy.
Shit.
Okay, boss hog, you're up now.
Oh shit.
Well, the Duke boys was over yesterday.
Oh, them Duke boys.
Cooter.
Duke boy. Get Enos down here right now. Enos again. Full circle.
You're good.
My good is the Danish Brotherhood reopened in the old Cortez's building on North Sheridan Road.
Yep.
After they were mistakenly burned down in by accident. For some reason.
Whoops.
They were
Whoopsie.
they were peacefully burnt down.
I wonder if they ever got an apology
From
the people that burned it down. It was like, oopsie, we were mistaken. Jacob Blake and his uncle lied the whole time. We burned your building down in mistakenly, in error. Yeah.
Call it an insurrection. We thought some stuff going.
Yeah,
we thought it was a
Danish
courthouse.
Brotherhood
It's
insurrection.
the boots on the ground.
We were talking about that. It's like, dude, remember when they tried to burn down the dinosaur library?
Yeah.
It's like, what did those dinosaurs do to you?
They're already dead for billions of years.
I mean, I'm pissed about learning too, but fuck, you don't have to burn down the fucking.
Oh shit. Yeah, so the Danish Brotherhood.
Rick, you're ugly.
I don't have an ugly. My
That's not what I heard.
No,
My ugly is me for not having an ugly.
I got two, so I'll help you out later.
Let it rip, tater chip. I'm still working on this Beaver acronym, so leave me alone.
Best.
Erotic.
How about best ever? Let's start there.
Got to make it interesting.
Checks out.
ANAL.
I look over. He does. He's got it like Hangman over here. He's got oh, sorry, I'm crying.
You just scratched these first two out.
Holy shit, Nicolette's on TV now too? What the fuck?
Oh my god, he's gonna be my bad next week.
Yeah.
So Tim, you're ugly.
My ugly is the overreaction for the NFL Combine. So starting last night through today, everyone's like revamping their draft boards and who was the winner and who was the loser and the most impressive and the most disappointing. And now there's 13 trades in the first round and quarterbacks are going 1 through 8, and Joe Milton's like the best quarterback ever because he could throw a ball 70 yards in the air. And
is he this year's Anthony Richardson?
He could be. I mean, he's got the physical tools, and it's just like all the articles about people not throwing, not running, and I like Caleb Williams' comment about you have 30 of my games on tape. You can see what I can do. And I agree with that. I mean, some of those guys are going to make more money because they ran a 4.540 instead of 4.7. But, I mean, Brock Purdy took a team to the Super Bowl and he was pick number 288. So it just.
And how many guys like these cornerbacks, they ran a little slower and like, oh, their stock's dropped. And it's like,
right.
They're still playing the same damn game.
Well, and then there was the I'm trying to think of the Wisconsin. There was I'm sorry, he's now with Louisville. Played for Wisconsin. He was the first guy to run for the running backs for the 40 time. Ran a 4.33 40, and these guys started going nuts. Like, oh my god, I can't believe he ran. And he's like 6 foot, like 230.
Why did Wisconsin get rid of him? Was he too fast?
Braylon
Edwards.
Yeah, Edwards was in front of him.
They got another big running back.
The
just
crowd
came
got
in.
tired of doing this.
Yeah.
Every time they scored a touchdown.
Yeah, they couldn't do push-ups.
Yeah, Bucky Badger was pissed. He's like, I'm done.
We missed that.
Do you think they're? I mean, really, on a running back doing a 4.33 or a guy doing a 4.5, can you even tell out in the field the difference in that?
There's running speed and there's football speed.
That's 0.2 of a second over 40 yards.
I'll give you a prime example. Carl Brooks for the Packers last year played for, I want to say like Toledo. He played for a MAC team. He had like 7.5 sacks his senior year and stuff. 6th-round draft pick. He ended up having 5 sacks in the NFL, which I think for a rookie is great, but he didn't run like, I think he ran like a 4.75 40 and his broad jump was middle.
It's kind of other than maybe quarterback. I mean, is it making that big of a difference?
Running backs never run straight.
Right.
Never.
Right.
You get the ball, they don't run straight.
Neither receivers.
Neither do receivers. Right. So
It's
or
all about
corners or safeties.
And isn't
the
it
high
almost
jump, you got your vertical. They never stop and jump straight up.
No.
It's always running, like leaping. Yeah.
But isn't it almost always about burst, like how you go from like 0 to and they don't test that really.
Right. Like your 10-foot times like 1.6 seconds, which is outstanding.
Yeah.
That would be like the shuttle run.
The shuttle
Right,
run.
yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Right.
Because even like a running back, like you said, he picks the spot and then hits that hole in the middle.
Right. And then
Pretty much.
there was a lineman from Florida State that they said he went from like the 4th round to the sure because of his
maybe defensive end. You're a little quicker,
but
but
he played. So here's my criteria. He's like 6'5". He played in the ACC for Florida State in a good offense. So why wouldn't he? You know what I mean? Like so, these 3 exercises made him more money.
Does anybody even watch? Did you watch it?
I watched it. Yeah,
I watched a little bit of it here and there.
I can't watch it. Yeah, I mean,
those tight uniforms get you all.
Yeah, we call that the Peterson watch.
Yeah,
I'll tell you the story afterwards. Shout out Jack Peterson.
So Jack, yeah, on Friday.
So yeah, that's my ugly.
You're ugly.
My ugly. I got 2 of them here.
Good. Rick didn't have one.
Rick,
I don't like uglies.
I'm going to say the $85 million cap hit that the Broncos took.
How's that ugly?
Well, just
over 2 years.
It's over 2 years, but you know what? It's the amount of it is more than the 2 largest ones before this one. So I think Rodgers and Ryan both had the biggest cap hits before that. This one,
I bet
with those 2 combined, it doesn't even add up to this $85 million.
I bet you that if the cap hadn't gone up by that 20% last week, he wouldn't be
exactly.
They wouldn't have cut it.
That's what it was.
No,
but $30 million, right?
No,
Is that what an extra?
it went up.
Something like that? In ballpark?
Yeah,
it was about 30.
Yeah, something like
You know what
that.
the best part about it is that Russ can go to any team and play for the vet minimum, and Denver has to pay him the rest of his salary.
Yeah, it's well, if he gets a $10 million contract, they got to pay $29 million. It's up to I think it's $39 million this year they have to pay.
Right.
So whatever another team will pay him, they pay the rest.
Right. So if I'm Russ, I'm going to the Raiders and be like, pay me $1 million a year so we can beat Denver.
What a jip when you think about it.
If that happens, then I'm the defensive coordinator of the Raiders. There's going to be like 3 late hits in that game. I guarantee it.
For the Broncos?
Yeah, Broncos.
Yeah. Sorry, Broncos.
Sorry.
Yeah.
And
so I'm reading an article and they're like, okay, so who they get next? Is it going to be Cousins? Is it going to be Winston? Or is it going to be, I forget who's the other free agent?
Winston.
No,
Jameson Winston? Yeah, I love him.
And then the guy from
Tampa?
He's staying there.
Baker, yeah.
Well,
so they're like,
if they sign, what's his name?
So they're like, which one are they getting? It's like
They
they
signed
can't.
Evans.
They can't. They have to draft a rookie.
Who does?
Denver. You're dropping $40 million on one guy. I mean, unless they really make some moves now.
Right. Don't forget they have
and now there's a $30 million
Stidham.
increase.
Stidham?
It might be Stidham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sean Payton loves.
Patriot?
Yeah. Payton loves him.
Okay.
So. Yeah, but I mean, they're the idiots that gave him the contract in the first place. So I mean,
they should be in a rebuild by now. I mean, that's if they're doing this, they almost blow it up.
Well,
Get
remember,
rid of,
they are blowing up.
You got Judy. You've got
right.
Cortland Sutton. Those guys can all go.
Right.
And I can see they're gonna have to get rid of one of them because
Yeah.
one of them. I think one of them's up for contract.
Judy.
And they're gonna trade one of them.
Judy's going.
Draft day trade. They'll get
Yeah.
traded for a 3rd round pick.
Sutton's been the better player. Judy's been
Up and down.
Yeah.
He actually had more hype than Sutton. And he was
Yeah,
as good
for
as
sure.
It's just typical Alabama receiver. Overhyped and
except Julio Jones.
and the dude that that drove drunk.
Jameson Williams.
Ruggs, he looked like he was starting to come.
He was.
Really
I thought
good.
he was the best one out of that group. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Ruggs.
Yeah. Jameson Williams is killing it.
So that was your ugly, right? You did.
Yeah,
ugly?
yep.
Good ugly.
Yeah,
I like it.
My ugly is gonna kind of the Cubs a little bit. My ugly is going against.
Come on now.
Just good mouth.
Well, you talk about them. I mean, they got the money to spend. I mean, Matt Chapman goes to San Fran for pennies. I mean, it's a guy, and they said that today, and it was pretty interesting. If the Cubs, and he may have wanted to go there, we don't know the whole story, but once again, it's one of those deals where it's like Bellinger's deal,
right?
It's an option deal, and it's cheap. It's cheaper than Bellinger's,
right?
And if you think about it, and they said today, I was listening to something, and they said if their defense, their infield's pretty good right now, but they had Chapman, they would have probably the best defensive infield in baseball.
Yeah,
one of the best,
no question.
Right, and that's the problem. You pass in a guy that you could have said, let's give him extra $5 million a year and just get this guy over here or something. Like, let's do some work and get him. But they are right on you gave them credit, but they're right on the cap of the tax thing right now.
Yep.
And they say that if they don't sign a pitcher now, they are playing frugal again. And I don't like that at all. I hate it.
Maybe that's part of their plan. Like, here's our budget up until this point. Let's see where we're at the trade deadline. And then they could add money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and I
can see them being. I'm sorry, I mean, I interrupt.
No, that's fine.
I can see them being in first place in the Central at the All-Star at the trade deadline and be like, we're going to add a pitcher, we're going to add a hitter, and add both. You know, and they can dictate the market.
Yeah, and I think what they want to do is they want to go young. Still, they got Morel. They're going to try and play at third base.
Right.
They just picked up this Bush.
Right.
They've got Mervis.
Right.
They've got three.
Wisdom. Don't forget Wisdom. David Bodie's auditioning for other teams, so he's going to be a trade chip.
He can't be because he's got that contract.
What contract?
Bodie got that long contract. I know it's not that big, but he's not good enough for to get anything out of him.
Gibson for him?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't. Trying to do it, and I think Timmy's right though. If they're going to wait and trade deadline, if Marek or if he's hitting the shit out of the ball but he can't catch it, they're going to move him to DH or first base. And then they, like you said, they'll probably spend that money.
He may be at DH because Madrigal can play third. He's proven he can play.
Well, I don't think Madrigal is going to be the guy. I don't think they still got what's his name too, the second baseman, third baseman from the White Sox.
Madrigal.
Well, yeah. What did I? Or you said Madrigal? I think you said Wisdom. My fault.
No, not Wisdom.
Okay, yeah. Madrigal's going to be the other guy.
I mean, that's one thing I'll go back. I will say he had a good year last year. So when they were, he can and let Morel play DH.
And they've got Dom Smith and Garrett Cooper. One of those guys might make the team.
Yeah.
So we're going to see. There's like 5 guys competing for 2 positions.
Right.
That's
Morel's going to make it.
Yeah. Who's the guy I was asking about?
And they got Shaw, who's probably going to be the guy next year coming up. He's in, I think, Double-A.
Who was the guy that I asked about if it was healthy? He was coming back from back surgery. He was an outfielder too. That was a top heralded prospect.
Oh, Brennan Davis.
Yeah.
He's been on fire.
Yeah, he's been hitting the ball really well this spring. So.
Yeah, I might have to. So hopefully nobody listens. We might pick him up.
I just got this. The Bears made a trade today. Actually,
nice.
They traded the Bills for offensive lineman Ryan Bates.
Nice,
cool. And they traded a 5th round pick for him. So
good trade.
Got an offensive lineman.
Yep. You can never have too many offensive linemen. I don't know why more teams don't do that.
That kind of tells you they're planning a draft now. They're going to be drafting defense somewhere early. They're going after defensive play, not an offense, or maybe they're playing on a receiver at number 9, not an offensive lineman.
Right.
Yeah. Or a receiver at number 1. No, I'm not saying that when they move back.
I would.
I know what you're saying.
They can't trade Fields. Take Harrison. Fuck everybody.
That's what It's going to be. When is that draft? Because I'm all excited about it.
April 27th.
Oh man,
still got like another month.
We should do an on location draft show
in Green Bay. Oh, we could actually go to Shawano.
Yeah, you said that.
Talk to Jerry in his cabin. It's like 45 minutes away from Green Bay.
That's next year, right?
Sounds terrible.
Yeah, let's just go to. We'll go to Time and stay with those guys.
Let's go.
We'll eat fancy appetizers.
Yeah, fancy appetizers.
There you go.
In their outdoor
those are called hors d'oeuvres.
But now they can't sell alcohol, so
right.
Hors d'oeuvres
because of the wedding. Did you see the wedding thing?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they're part of the wedding barn thing, but
no,
they are an actual.
Oh yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, nice.
Yeah, I know. We heard. Well, it goes both ways. I mean, they were kind of getting away with it for years. Those wedding barns. Oh, it's not our alcohol that all this bars filled up with. No,
that's what
But then it's a joke too how they have it regulated too.
Right.
So.
Yeah.
But so they're actually like a real bar then.
Yeah. They do.
Okay, good.
But they cannot. They're not supposed to serve liquor.
They can do beer and wine though.
Beer and wine, and they do have like wine-based alcohol.
And I'm gonna guess they have so many days that they can do alcohol.
And they have
that's like the ice rink does,
just
and
like you get that. You
the
get
soccer tournament does, or what? You know what?
They got a still in the back 40.
Could be out there.
Just a matter of time.
Right.
That's what that paint was for. He asked for some lead-based paint that the radar couldn't go through. I don't know.
For the canopy. Those Jordans in the background. See 'em?
You're ugly.
Oh, it's my ugly?
Yeah.
I'm going to go with another ESPN guy. Former pundit Keith Olbermann.
Oh, boy.
Did you hear him today?
Here we go.
He called for a dissolution of the Supreme Court after they agreed and ruled 9-0 that Trump was falsely accused of insurrection. And for 3 years now, the media, Democrats, and some Republicans have been claiming that he was an insurrectionist, which never happened. He's never been convicted of it.
Right.
You can't remove him from the ballot for insurrection when it was never accused, never even charged with it. So,
yeah, it's great. It's funny.
And now he's like, get rid of the Supreme Court and all the liberals too.
They're gonna get rid of all of them now too. They're gonna want.
He's trying to fire black ladies. That dick.
Well, one of the
Hey, that's what they do to us. So let's.
What's the Jon Stewart show?
What's that?
Jon Stewart.
He's on just Mondays now.
Yeah, but what's the name of
Daily Show?
Daily Show. One of the Daily Show correspondents has offered Judge Brown $1 million a year until he dies to step down from the Supreme Court.
Oh, that was like Trevor Noah or somebody.
Not Noah. No, the dude with the glasses.
Yeah.
Which justice?
Brown.
Ketanji Brown.
Oh,
I think yeah. Is that her name
from last year?
Am I saying it right?
Nah, it's the.
Isn't she a liberal?
No,
Isn't she a liberal?
Oh yeah.
I don't know. Who am I thinking of?
Well, it's got to be the lady before that. I bet.
Sotomayor.
No, the white lady.
Yeah, with the red hair. Right?
Yeah, I know which one. The one from Notre Dame.
The white lady with red hair, last name Brown.
No, the conservative one.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's why I said because Brown is a conservative. That's why it has to be a conservative.
I see what you're saying.
It has to be a conservative.
No, I'm sorry. It was Clarence Thomas.
Clarence Thomas.
That's my favorite.
Yeah.
The first black justice ever. Let's get rid of him.
Right.
Well, second, Thurgood
because he doesn't believe in what we believe in.
Well, he's on the take too, right?
Yeah.
Aren't they all?
Yes. Because there's no rules.
There are no rules. So it's just a bunch more of misinformation and election rigging and all this stuff going on.
Can't wait for the election to start.
Is there a running tally on how much money has been wasted trying to get Trump with anything now? How many what have we had? Two were two of those what do you call it? The impeachments.
Right.
There's been how many failed lawsuits now? They've been trying to ban it. It's like, let's spend that money on our country. We can't afford to build a wall to protect the borders, but we can waste all this money on stupid shit. It's ridiculous.
America.
So fuck Keith Olbermann.
Tell us how you really feel.
I digress.
Right.
Tell us how you really feel.
You're holding back. Man.
No, you don't try to cheat. Well, I didn't get my way. I didn't get to cheat twice, so I want to get rid of the court.
Sounds like a coach, kind of like coaching CYC football again.
Right.
I'll change the rules so I can cheat.
Did you get your ugly, Rick?
I'm not thinking my kid.
No.
Coney Barry or
yeah.
Coney Barrett.
Yeah.
Popped into my head.
Coney Dog.
Yeah, I do want to do a shout out to the punt god for being signed by the Kansas City Chiefs after being cleared.
And he's going to be a Pro Bowler you watch.
Yeah.
How many years did he have to set out for that?
2, I think it was, right? He missed 2 years.
No, one. Just one.
Just one.
Yeah,
you sure?
Just one. Yeah, it was this year.
Oh, was it? Okay. Yeah, I would hopefully that.
You think the Bills
countersued?
The Bills should have kept his rights. They were smart. Because he's a rookie. He's a cheap punter now too, and he's good.
Right.
So he's going to help the Chiefs. I'll save him a few dollars too.
Jeez, why didn't the Packers sign him?
I thought the Bears should have signed him.
Put him in a place kicker. Sorry, Carlson. I just like bad mouthing that guy. He'll probably be a stud this year, but yeah, I
doubt it. They brought in competition.
Did they? Well, that's good.
He might fold.
It's gonna. You know what? It's gonna prove if he can do it or not.
Right.
You know.
Which competition all the time.
Sure.
I didn't understand why they didn't bring guys in late in the season because you should be scouring to bring in competition for any position.
I really thought they didn't think they were going to make the playoffs, and they weren't really planning on it. So
right.
And then they kind of got them.
But why would you still not want to try to make your team better?
I know,
right.
But I think that's just what happened. I really do.
Yeah.
And then they got behind the ball, and they're like, "Oh shit, now we're screwed."
Right.
Do you have anything then? Did you get one?
Nope. Go ahead.
Jason Kelsey retired today. Finally, officially.
Right. Officially.
In sleeveless shirt.
Was it?
Yeah.
Nice. Good for him. Was it on his podcast he did it, or did
No, he did it he had a press conference. It was on ESPN and the NFL Network.
Huh.
Should be Hall of Famer.
You know who else died? If we can, you want to just do a few things here?
Yeah, go ahead.
The guy that voiced Mogwai, the Gremlin.
Gremlin, yeah.
And he also voiced that stupid thing on Star Wars that said at Jabba the Hutt. What the hell's his name?
Jabba the Hutt.
Oh, what was his name?
That little animal.
Yeah, it was like not Curious George. It was something like that. It was like, what the hell is his name?
Well, it sure was the man in the yellow hat.
Oh shit! Now I can't think of what that guy was.
But they had that little thing on a chain.
Yeah, Mark Dodson. Yeah, he died. Oh God, I can't remember what that thing was called. Whatever. He had a name.
Hey, Hop. What was his name?
Right.
Yeah, it was like Furious Joe or something stupid. Like that.
Furious Joe.
It's something like that.
Furious Corge.
And he had a blue hat.
Angry Glenn.
Angry Glenn.
Yeah, I know we talked about this on our thread, but the peanut butter toe licking controversy.
No, come on.
No, did you know how much money they made?
No.
$6,900.
$150,000
Jesus
was
Christ.
raised. So
what?
They're raising this money for an Oklahoma coffee shops that employ people with intellectual, developmental, and physical disabilities.
It still doesn't matter.
Are you the spokesperson?
No, I'm not. But I just wanted to. You always hear one side of the story, but you don't hear the other.
Oh, it
side
sounds
of
like a
as
great.
well.
Oh, so I'm starting a charity that bangs 16-year-old girls. What the hell?
I don't know if that
It
equates with sucking.
Hi, Sienna.
Disclaimer. That was a 6-0 that was said. That was a 6-0.
I didn't say 16. I said 6, which might raise money as well. No, but I mean, it's still nasty, and it was. You cannot be licking toes. That's a sexual thing for a lot of people.
Look at us. Hey, look at us.
Look at us.
Giggity.
Who would have thought? Not me.
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
I want to know who thought of that. The toe licking. Who
I
come up with
want
it?
to know what peanut butter company sponsored it, Jeff.
Yeah.
Well, a few weeks ago, did we
Crunchy.
talk
Maybe
about
Skip?
that in the Bradford Indian Trail football or basketball game? The Indian Trail's best player, Bradford, got a picture off his Instagram or his girlfriend's where he is sucking on her toes, and they had a giant thing in the stands.
Hey, but who else was sucking his wife's toes?
and they made no money.
Why are you pointing at me? I don't suck toes.
No.
Wasn't the rumor that it wasn't?
That's what it wasn't his girlfriend. I don't know.
Wasn't the girlfriend,
I'm
yeah.
not sure, but they actually the security took it away from the kids. They couldn't have it. No
They
more,
should.
but
It's gross.
pretty
That's
funny.
awesome.
Pretty funny. I like
I
it.
love the
Freedom of
ingenuity.
speech.
Yeah, two girls in a cup's
You
freedom
sure
of
it was
speech
her or
too.
mom?
Ooh. And there was no peanut butter.
Was he a Jets quarterback?
But it was the next Jets coach who used to.
yeah.
What was his name?
Rex Ryan.
Rex Ryan. Yeah.
He admitted to it on the.
See, it's sexual. I'm telling you guys. I've seen it on that Pornhub thing. I don't know.
What was your search engine?
German midget porn.
You got to watch what you put in, because I put in. You guys said something the other day, and I was like, I don't even know what I put it in, and it was like, oh, that wasn't right. That's not what you guys were thinking, and I can't remember what it was.
Blue waffles.
Yeah, it might have been like
Waffles?
Was it the Red Rocket?
It's a great movie, actually.
That's the Rocket Man you're thinking of.
No, it's
Completely
actually,
I think that's a great movie. Come on over. Kevin's a little frisque right now because
Is
Eddie's
he?
going into heat, so it's not fun.
Oh, Red Rocket.
A lot of lipstick.
I was waiting for him to be here talking about his favorite.
That's what I thought. I was like, how can I do this? Yeah, I'll bring him. And then they were like, oh no, Kevin. And I was like, oh, Kevin Rash.
That's my favorite South Park episode, the Red Rocket.
With Kevin
one.
Rash?
There's actually a movie called Red Rocket.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm joking. You seen that one?
I probably have.
Where they're jerking off the dog?
Oh.
I'm I'm just saying it was on TV. That's not sexual.
That was in Van Wilder.
That was on Van Wilder as well.
They made the eclairs.
They made eclairs. They were
so warm.
I've had this in my mouth before. Jeez.
It's terrible.
I know. When Ryan
terrible.
Before Ryan Reynolds ruled the world.
He's awesome, Ryan.
He is awesome.
I'm a fan of Reynolds.
So what do we got going here now?
Rumble.
People aren't going to
Rumble.
just sit here and listen to us make funny jokes and laugh all day.
So let's get
Witty
the intro.
repartee.
Let's get the intro for the Rumble. Ready?
Are you ready?
For the thousands in attendance and the millions watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to rumble!
Crickets?
So, who wants to participate?
You pick.
Oh, I get to pick?
You have to pick, and the other two are the vote.
Ooh,
the
do I get to do the Cubs fans or the Bucks fans?
Whatever you want to do.
All right. Well, since we've already started talking about the Cubs, we'll do the Cubs. So, since Bellinger is signed, what would be considered a successful season for the Cubs this year?
And who are your two people?
Let's do Scott and Ed.
Okay.
Let me get a timer.
I'll be your timer.
Who's
I'll be your
going
timer.
Who's going first?
Was that a minute, right?
Yeah.
So that's what you.
So we got to take a side here. You got to give us a side to take though, like bad or good.
Yeah, which
like they're going to be bad this year or good this year. So you got to give us points to why would they be bad?
Okay.
Why would they be good?
Right. So, all right, Scott, you take why they're going to be good, and Ed, you're going to take why they're going to be bad.
Okay. And who's going first?
What's that?
I'd reverse those.
Reverse it?
No, that's fine. I'll do it. I'll do the bad.
Wow.
Let me know when you're ready.
Okay, Glenn, whenever you're ready to start.
Who's going first?
Who's older?
Me.
All right, Ed goes first.
So he's doing why they're going to be bad. And
I'm gonna
okay.
because of the Bellinger signing.
Yes.
All right. Well, obviously, now that they have signed Bellinger, they're creeping up on that payroll limit, and they are not going to cross it. So they're going to be very limited on what they can do at the All-Star break now, or when the trade deadline comes. It also it creates a logjam in the outfield, and Pete Crow Armstrong now is pretty much relegated to AAA, starting the year in AAA. Unless Bellinger's moving to first base, which they have too many options at first base right now. They have 4 options. So they got a lot of money invested in essentially a 4-person outfield and a 3-person first base, which is probably too much allotted for a team of their caliber if they want to compete. I would still say they're probably the 4th best team in the National League right now. But I don't think they're going to be able to approach the top 2 after spending that much on Bellinger.
Time.
Thank you, Ed.
Sounds like an elevator.
I like it.
I think you just described my softball team. Five first basemen and 2 outfielders.
No, 12
7
catchers.
And 3 catchers and 2 pitchers.
Yeah, when they could have got a third baseman.
Ready?
Nice.
Nope.
All right. And go.
Oh, well, it's easy because Bellinger, they're going to be good this year because Bellinger makes the lineup 10 times better with him in it. You're going to have Horner, Swanson, Happ, Bellinger, Suzuki, Morel, Bush, Gomes, and Madrigal. Good chance. It also, the counterpoint to the Pete Armstrong thing is that gives him more time in the minors if he needs it. If he comes up, that's a bonus for the team. I don't think the contract was nothing bad. I think it was actually a good deal because if he's crappy in 3 years, he's gone in 3 years. So I don't think it's a big deal. And if he's good, then it's great for the Cubs. He just won't be back next year. So I think it's time for the Cubs also to get someone figured out. So when Bellinger does go, because he's going to be good this year and they're going to be good, they know who's going to fill that spot next year then, and they're going to figure it out. Like with a Soto type guy maybe or someone like that. You never know. So I just think that with Bellinger, the lineup's just better. It just makes them better. It fills a spot in the lineup they didn't have before that trade. Because if I were to say Happ or Pete Crow's in there, you move Happ up. I don't think it's all Bellinger's the guy. So.
Yeah.
Stoner's the man.
Kind of disappointed that neither one of you brought up that Ian Happ got hurt, and he might be out until.
Well, they got extra outfielders, as I said. I didn't even get to the point.
Nobody wants Hap on the field with that ugly jersey, anyways.
No, they don't.
Hap.
All right, Willie, Scott, or Ed?
You guys both had compelling arguments, but you both forgot to use the phrase that you need for the Rumble.
There's something.
Jane, you ignorant slut.
I forgot.
Ed, you ignorant slut.
It was you were supposed to do it.
All right, one for Willie.
Damn it! And I thought about it too.
That would have been great. I'm gonna go with Ed.
You think you're going to be bad because of the Bellinger signing kind of limits them?
You know, I think
He's a Tiger fan.
Last year might have been that. You know, might have been that. You know, just an anomaly for him.
Yeah.
He was so good there for a while. He sucked for a long time. So maybe he's going to suck for a while until he gets another contract, and it'll be good for a year. You know, it might be like that big contract that
Hayward.
Yeah.
So, you know, as I listened to the argument from Ed, it was a great argument. A lot of good points, but none of them really pointed to Bellinger. They just pointed to how the team played, how the team picked.
Right.
So, with that being said, I think Cavelli stuck to the Bellinger topic a little bit better of an argument towards the player himself. So I'm going to go with Scott.
Yeah, I should have argued his peripherals were actually down for a while. I was thinking of that when I got done. I was kind of caught off guard there.
Yeah.
No, it was good.
I was waiting for you to bring up the
when he started. I was
speed,
like,
right?
Yep.
Launch angle.
I didn't bring it up because I knew it'd be good.
Yeah.
That's
by the way,
it's not what you know, it's what you can
his
prove.
exit velocity is terrible, but he's gonna be awesome.
Scott's over here hiding in the basement.
Should we or should we not listen to?
Scott just did this right here. I'm just going to go ahead and slip this under here.
Right when I finished, I was like, "Damn, I should have talked about peripherals."
Right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like Rick's analysis as well.
Rick's exactly right.
Yeah, I'm voting for Scott as well. So Scott, you are the winner.
So is it mine and Willie's job to persuade you?
No, not really.
Just really thinking about that a little bit, or
no. Our job is to make him make the decision.
Right.
Okay.
So if you would have picked Ed, there was nothing for me to say.
Well, we used to do this with only 3 or 4 guys, and it was tough.
Yeah.
So my other topic was what would be
save it. You might get a new one on
save it
later.
Yeah.
Is like a topic right now though.
Yeah.
Oh,
kinda.
I thought you done that other benchwarmer topic.
Bucks.
Yeah.
What's the thing?
What would be a successful season for them?
Oh,
winning. They have to win it all.
Yeah.
I think a successful season is at least making the playoffs.
Well, I
think they need to get to the Eastern Conference Finals for them to have a successful season for all the stuff that they've gone through in the last year. 3 coaches.
They're getting beat by bums.
They're actually their last 13 games. They're actually playing. Yeah, you're right.
I will say they have to win the championship because this team has been
built
they
for
made
it.
the moves to win
Just for this.
They didn't make moves to get better next year. Like
No.
Oklahoma City is building their team.
Yeah, but the thing is,
they got to win now.
The coaching move that they made was before the Dame trade, so he kind of it wasn't the team that he was hired to coach.
Doesn't matter. The reason Doc's there to win a championship. That's it.
I agree with that.
You have to. You
Right.
you went and got Dame.
When I think Griffin,
You
was
only
there,
got a year or 2 of this.
I think Griffin was hired to win a championship too, though. They weren't just going, "Well, we'll be okay this year." They were planning on trying to win.
That was a bad move. You don't bring in a rookie
I agree.
coach to win a championship.
I agree.
I think
I
they
mean-
get rid of the stinking comfortable chairs that they're sitting in and being a bench.
The kind of coach you got to.
What do you guys think?
Probably wouldn't be a bad coach to bring
Till you
in the
start
like.
winning.
Is that guy who's on the Lakers? That coach.
Birmingham.
Yeah.
Yeah, is to bring him in at a reason to try and win. To me.
He wouldn't have left LA though. I mean,
No,
I
I'm
don't
not
know.
saying
I
that.
think-
But a
I
guy
think he's-
like that, I'm saying.
I think the thing is, like, Ham would have been a finalist for that position if he wasn't with.
what is that?
I just want to make sure I can have a soda.
Take whatever you want.
I already opened it, so
Well, I brought.
There was real stuff. We're Sprite in there.
There's nothing better than a Kmart soda. Is that what this is?
I don't even remember where that came from.
Kroger's.
I think it's one of mine.
Oh, you just brought over
Yeah.
on it. Oh, okay.
I brought beer all the way from Florida.
Well, go
Go
get
get
the beer.
it.
We'll do the beer of the week. Oh, Hop was a guest judge for that. I wonder what he thought. Who Hop thought won? the argument. If he said you had a guest judge for a while, I don't know.
Pour a couple of shots of that Greek liquor too.
No.
Yeah, we gotta try it.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Oh. I had my cousin was with us at New Orleans. I had him
Nolans. You should
Nolans.
learn that.
Nolans.
You upset me there.
Nolans.
No, I'm just kidding.
Nolans.
The video that I saw, were they pouring what I thought they were pouring?
We poured Malort. We did Malort.
All right. And
what tastes better, Malort or this stuff?
I think licking the street in Nolans tastes better than Malort, but
yeah.
Well, I know Kristen said Malort before because I told her it was tequila.
Yeah, that was a good time. And she told that story too.
Did she?
Yeah, to the bartender and my cousin.
Hot voted for me too.
And
did he?
Look at that throw in.
That actually, I'll be honest with you, it wasn't as bad. And they had a sticker, and the guy was going to sell me bottles of Malort for $2. He was going to sell me bottles of Malort for $2.
God damn, the Bucks had some fucking great players. I forgot about Bob Dandridge too.
10 numbers up there.
We got some light beer.
What are the numbers? Or no, 9 numbers.
sorry.
I'm sorry, 9 numbers. Don't look at them.
Okay, so we're gonna. I'll play. You're gonna do the story.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, let me do beer of the week music. Are we? What were we just talking about? Are we all done? Oh, Rumble's over. So, hey, who wants to do Rumble next time? Well, a couple weeks I'll remind me when someone can pick a Rumble category. We'll figure it out in a couple weeks. So here we go.
Is this a non-alcoholic beer? Oh, there it is, 4.2.
It's really cold.
I like beer cause it is good. I drink beer because I should. If there was a song to sing, I sing it and beer you bring. I drink beer when I am sad, cause the beer it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good! Beer is good! Beer is good!
And beer is good. What I brought tonight was straight from Florida, which has one of the 2 Yuengling factories, breweries, whatever you want to call it.
Where's the other one?
Pennsylvania.
And
they said it's the oldest brewery in Florida as well.
Is it in Pittsburgh? I'm just asking.
I don't know where.
No,
I think it's on the boonies, like
yeah.
north of Philadelphia or something, isn't it?
Oh wait, hold on.
Pottsville.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So this
Harry Potter.
So this is Yuengling, which I mean we've all had Yuengling, of course. Yeah, it's hard to find here, but this is their flight beer, which is next generation of light beer. 95 calories, 4.2%.
How many carbs?
2.6 grams.
Really?
Yeah, it's right on the can.
I see it now.
Yeah, and I got this straight from the
Buc-ee's?
No, I got.
Come on!
I found it at a fancy place at a grocery store. No, I can't remember what grocery store it was. Not the Circle K.
Pig? Kroger's?
That wasn't a Kroger's. What the hell was it?
It's a famous store. There's no one down there.
I'm trying to think.
Hy-Vee?
No, it wasn't a Hy-Vee either. Whatever. I forgot. Publix. It was Publix.
Publix, yeah.
That's the
Good
one.
call.
I know my
Good call.
Give me the bell. It was a Publix. So try my beautiful Yuengling Flight, the next generation of beer.
It's actually not bad.
That's good.
It's better than Michelob Ultra.
It's actually pretty good.
Shut your whore mouth.
It's it's better than Michelob Ultra.
I don't want to hear
Look at
nothing
that.
when we're in Vegas. I don't want to hear nothing when we're in Vegas and
I
you see
thought
me
you
with
weren't
the
drinking
24
anymore.
ounce of
Is that
Michelob
your
Ultra.
first
I'm not
beer
going to
from
judge.
Mexico?
As long as you drink the next day, I don't give a
Good.
shit. No salads the next day.
Belch.
I can't.
Fart.
Shut up. I like salads.
Not the day after you're drinking.
Oh.
I've had salad the last 2 nights for dinner.
I am.
I
Call
think
me
you're
a
judging.
whore.
I think you're judging.
Called you up.
Call me a whore.
Giggity. Well, if the
What do you guys think?
if the dildo
It's
fits,
delicious.
This ain't a bad light beer.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
The fuck
very
was
good.
that?
so the dildo fits. Did you say whore? You called him a whore?
So he said, "Shut your whore mouth."
What
Make
the hell's
me.
going on here?
Make me.
A Christian boy like me, and you guys
Yeah,
are
okay.
talking all this.
Okay. I almost said it with a straight face.
I've seen more cock in the last week.
Scusi, babidi boopy. Che cosa? Babidi boopy. Babidi boopity babidi babidi.
Scusi.
Excuse me. It's a me.
It's Mario.
Peter, you can't speak Italian.
Scusi, babidi boopy. Che cosa? Babidi boopy. Babidi boopity babidi babidi.
He goes, good calls.
So, what's the craziest NFL rumor that you've heard so far since the end of the?
craziest thing I've heard.
Ooh,
I don't
nice
know.
push.
I don't know. I'm trying to think. I haven't really heard any crazy
So
rumors.
I've seen 3 pictures of the Vikings team store having all the Justin Jefferson jerseys pulled out and like on a table by themselves, and that Kansas City is going to be trading for Jefferson.
Well, he is in last year's contract, and he's going to want a boatload of money. Mike Evans is awesome. I think we talked about this. I think he's a Hall of Famer eventually, but he just got 2 years, $54 million.
It's at market rate.
That's
if Justin Jefferson leaves, I'm buying his jersey.
22 a year, right? No, that's wrong.
27.
Yeah,
27.
AJ Brown's making 25, so it's not like he's getting overpaid.
Boy, the Packers are making out on this deal, having 4 guys you never heard of.
Hey, they'll do it every year.
I mean, they don't have those type of guys either, but yeah, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, well, I think they might.
But I mean,
they believe in Jordan Addison.
Jay Jetta's.
He had a good year, Jordan Addison,
and it's a deep receiver draft too.
Yeah, and you know what? You're right. They could get I mean, Neighbors could have fallen out.
Yeah.
My rumor was going to be that Kirk Cousins isn't signing with Minnesota.
I've heard that too. I've heard
there's no way.
Where else? Seattle. I heard back to Washington.
I think he is.
He's got to.
I don't think
Baker Mayfield's going back to Tampa.
Yeah.
I don't think he's leaving because I think he likes it there. I think he likes Minnesota. Now that's a team thing, I guess. But I mean, what
are you signing him back for though?
But what's the alternative?
That's what I'm saying.
They have nobody.
Yeah, because
you can sign him back and still draft a quarterback.
Right. But I think they want their own guy though too.
Yeah.
Develop their own guy. I mean, they
can still
do
draft
that.
a guy
Right,
though.
Yeah. Florio said he was going to Atlanta's another story.
Yeah,
too,
Atlanta's another team too. I think Russ Wilson fucks up the whole quarterback thing now because you can sign him to a minimum deal.
I'm sorry, Hop thinks Jefferson's going to get $30 million a year with the Vikings.
That's one of the things on the internet.
Yeah, on the intraweb. I'm sorry, what was I just caught it. Yeah, he's a Viking fan, so
right. I think Russell Wilson getting released fucks up the whole free agent market.
Yeah, why? And that's the beauty of Russell Wilson. If he's at that age, will he sign a 2-year deal with somebody first?
Right.
Okay. If he does, then a team drafting a quarterback like a McCarthy or something will be the team that'll go after him.
Right.
Because they want the guy to learn for a year, like Alex Smith type thing. If they can get a Mahomes type thing or a Love type thing, where guys can sit for a year or two, that is the best thing you can do. Because even if you're getting the 3rd or 2nd year, the money's still cheap for this quarterback.
Maybe he goes to the Jets as a backup.
Now I think the Jets are going to sign. I saw this and I believe they're going to do it. Like I've said and we talked about it. Clean that room out. Rodgers just started. You need a veteran starter behind him. And I've seen stuff with Geno Smith going there maybe.
Oh,
but he's got to be traded though, which is tricky. I don't think they're going to trade any value. So, but why not draft a quarterback?
Right.
Draft one and get a good veteran backup, and there you go.
Right.
You're set. I mean, if the draft quarterback is your 3rd stringer, and why can't McCarthy go to the Jets?
Right.
The rumor I hear is the Giants with McCarthy.
JJ?
Yeah.
They say he's going top 10.
Which would make sense to draft a quarterback because they can still start Daniel Jones.
Right.
McCarthy could sit back. They can cut him next year and save money if they want with Jones. So it wouldn't be a bad deal.
Right.
I mean.
And then their dead cap money is not going to hurt them because you've got a young quarterback on the roster.
No. They were talking today about Christian Wilkins, the Dolphins guy, is he not going to get franchise tag, the defensive tackle. And they say he's going to be commanding like $20 million a year. Which I would love the Bears to sign him, but I don't know. That's a big chunk. I mean, you have no choice when to make your defense better. You're gonna have to do it. But
Janae Sneed got not the franchise tag, but
the transition.
Transition.
Probably, yeah.
And said he can go ahead and look for a trade.
Yeah.
So
I don't want the Bears to trade for nobody.
No.
I don't want to trade. I want to get free agents or draft. I don't trading today. 5th round pick for an established offensive lineman is not a bad move.
No.
You're not going to find a starting lineman. You will, but this guy can't be ready to play. So
I want to know what they're going to do with Bakhtiari because that's lingering.
Well, he should have the same situation. I'm sure it's not a big cap hit if they cut him.
$30 million.
Oh, to cut him?
Yeah.
Yikes.
Ooh. Yeah, I think they're going to keep him. I really do. It's only for this year, then, I think, right?
What was Josh Sitton's cap hit when they did it to him?
Oh, less than that. Yeah,
way
less.
It was a different regime, too.
Right. And they could restructure that again, too. So.
They're going to have to, and then he's going to be essentially a part-time player. He'd have to be.
Well, that's not bad to have.
He was great.
But you know what? Why not just cut him and just eat the money and get out and get a young guy?
Yeah.
Draft a young guy, take a chunk, and have someone learn. Don't put. Here's the thing: how many years is left in this deal?
I think this is it.
So you know what? You cut him, you get a young guy, you teach him. There's no point in having back there. You waste a roster spot. That's the thing. And trust me, they're smarter than we are. They know what they're doing, and I think Terry might be gone.
They'll probably do it. It's probably gonna be his last year either way. They're gonna probably restructure him
or trade him to the Jets for like a 4th round pick,
or trade him for
he's
not even that
value.
much.
No one's gonna trade.
It would have to be like a 5th or 6th round.
Why not get a draft pick for him anyway?
Yeah, but no, he's on trade for him. He's
GM round, man. They want him.
He's damaged goods.
Yeah, that's his problem.
That's
I mean,
the problem.
he's great when he's healthy. I mean, he's one of the best. But yeah,
he's only 34.
Yeah, see,
it's offensive line. Yeah, 34.
And it's like 15 dog years.
Then you got isn't the guy from San Fran, Trent Williams, like 33?
He's 36.
Yeah, and he makes Bakhtiari look like a rookie.
Yeah,
the guy's a monster.
He is.
Although he's 36. Look at Jimmy Man. Thought it was him when I looked up. So yeah.
We're talking about the craziest rumors that we've heard since the NFL Combine.
Yeah. Did we do Benchwarmer of the week? Oh, let's do birthdays. Then we'll do Benchwarmer.
Right.
Birthdays, Willie?
Sure.
Scusi, babidi boopy, che cosa? Babidi boopy, babidi boopity, babidi babidi.
Che cosa? I love that. Guess what?
Che cosa?
Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is the day. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday. Today is your birthday, dear someone today.
I just want just reminder or remember for some of you that your birthday is a reminder that the importance of birth control.
Jesus Christ.
Bibbidi bobbidi, bobbidi boobidi.
All right, who's starting here?
Doesn't matter if you have one ass cheek and 3 toes. I will beat your ass.
I was gonna say, tell us how you really feel.
Let's start with the birthday boy, Tim. Well, we're gonna miss your birthday.
Yep.
Oh, we should have got Tim snacks tonight.
We'll get him afterwards.
We'll celebrate your birthday when we come back.
We're all out of snacks.
You can go first though, since it's your birthday coming up, right? Nobody
Birthday
else.
month. Yep.
Is there anybody else's birthday? Oh, look at you. Look at us.
Look at us. Who'd have thought?
That was smooth.
We can celebrate. When's your
March
birthday?
what?
22 weeks from today.
So we'll celebrate in Vegas.
Yeah, it'll be the 20th.
Yeah.
We'll get him a midget.
No.
No, I'm sorry.
A midget clown.
Little person.
Nope.
Yeah, clown.
Can we talk about this off air?
No.
Didn't Rick get a hooker down in New Orleans or something?
A hooker? That was my wife.
That was my back.
Where
What the fuck is my back?
Oh, me too feisty for a hooker. Didn't she?
What need more money?
What's the new name? Carry-on.
Yeah, it was my
Carry-on.
carry-on.
We know carry-on.
Dude, it was fantastic.
I can't
We're just
afford
sitting
that
there,
one.
and we went. That's when we got the whatchamacallit. And I look over, and I was like,
The Menyez.
the begging out. Just like, I was like, no way. It's like, Kristen, go over to what? Said the backpack. Just pose for it. She goes, okay.
Actually, we go to a game. We're renting a van. I swear to God, we're renting because we're not taking my car because I had to get new brakes put on when we got fucking back. You fucking
Brakes.
Glenn was a terrible.
Thank you.
And Glenn don't drive his car like that. Just so you guys know, I've been in a car with him. He don't drive like that. He was like in traffic. He's like, in a car, slow down. It's like you're not going nowhere.
Like
It's in Chicago. It was just like it. Yeah.
For the record, I was driving like an asshole in Kansas. Glenn pissed me off, and I wanted to fucking go back and forth. The back.
I've been in your car like you with you. You drive asshole in your own car.
Okay.
He's exactly right. You driving an asshole. No question.
But you know,
I hate you both.
Yeah. Imagine me revving Rick and be like, "Oh God, it's gonna blow! It's gonna blow!"
Yeah, helmet.
I've never seen my car get to 8,000 RPMs. The brakes were glowing like a NASCAR.
Glenn, it wasn't me.
No, because you didn't hit the brakes.
Exactly. I'm ready now.
All right, let's do it all over again. No.
Did we already do something?
Hop just wrote midget scare Tim.
Oh.
Do you smell? Tell your hair smells good.
Huh?
All right, Tim.
right.
Julie Bowen.
Ooh. David Spade's girlfriend.
50.
Is that right?
They were dating for a while. I don't know if they still are.
53.
Day is your birthday.
Your day.
He's doing it.
Yeah,
too.
I know.
Set you up for the kill.
54.
Oh,
God, she's a hot 54.
Yes, yeah.
She's great in fucking Happy Gilmore.
She's even better in family and family.
Yeah,
Modern
Modern
Family.
Family.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say Family Matters.
Or
She have fake boobs? Do you think?
no,
No?
we should probably check.
I don't think.
I agree.
Just call her up and
Fly
ask her.
out.
It's her birthday.
Yeah.
Today.
My birthday, too, we have an in.
Boob Oh, Jesus Christ. I have no idea.
Today is your birthday. Is your birthday?
When was she born?
We'd still get it
Let her
right.
know. What year was she born? What song did she sing?
God.
I love that song.
She sings that one song with they sing a song together.
With
Yeah.
Sean something.
Mendez?
Shawn
Sean
yeah.
Mendes.
Oh, I know that guy. He's 28. I don't know.
I don't know who she is. I'm gonna go 47.
She was on The Voice. She's been on The Voice.
I'm going to go
Oh, probably younger than
26. I don't know who she is.
What'd you say? I'm sorry. I was.
40, I said 47.
Dude, I said 26.
Split the difference.
She's not 47. I don't
How do you know? He didn't ring the bell, so I
You
guess
said
that's how.
what?
26? I have no
I'm gonna
idea.
say 23.
I want to say 37.
27.
Damn! It's right in her prime for baseball.
Ed. The magician, Penn Jillette.
Oh.
Penn and Teller.
He's the one that
From,
talked.
Yep, from
Yes.
Bullshit.
He
show.
wasn't the one that was on Big Bang Theory, right?
No, the other guy that does is on there. Did he talk on there? Or he probably didn't talk on there either.
No,
No.
because Kathy Bates was her husband, and
Oh.
she just fucking wrote him. It was great.
Yeah, he's perfect for that.
Yeah.
Penn Jillette. 62.
69.
Damn it.
Felt it. I felt it in my bone.
Giggity.
Bullshit. Bullshit.
All right, Scott. Kevin Connolly from Entourage.
Oh, Kevin Conley. What
E.
character was he?
He was E.
Oh, yes, he was E. I'm going to say he's 46. I like this character.
49.
That's a great show.
I've never watched it.
Oh, it's a good show.
Me neither.
Good show.
I've seen
Turtle.
Oh, really? It's really good. It's
Fucking kidding.
It's a fun show.
What'd you say? 49?
46.
What'd you say?
I said
46?
49.
You're not supposed to be able to anymore.
No, that was last time.
Oh.
This is different.
We like your
I'm gonna go
here.
51.
And I think he's our age. 50.
There you go, Ed.
Good job, bud.
I'm marking this down because I don't think he keeps track properly.
I do.
1.
He's got his abacus out. He's got his abacus out.
Shit.
Abacus.
Who's up?
Tim.
Timmy.
Tim. Kiki D.
Don't go breaking my heart.
Yes.
I won't go
81.
breaking your heart.
Even if I could try.
77.
Man.
Wow.
That was the year I was born. That's why I went with it. Science.
Rick won't go breaking your heart. Don't go breaking my.
Don't go breaking my.
I won't go breaking your heart.
Rick.
Yep.
Jenna Fisher.
Ooh, Pam Beasley.
Yes.
Ah.
For you listening, my last name is Beasley.
I don't know who this is.
I do.
Oh, I know. Yeah, no.
The American version.
Oh, he doesn't know who she is.
That was awesome.
I think it's the redheaded lady.
Not though.
No, it's the other one.
Not the sex crazed one.
Yeah. It's a bit of a nympho.
Yes.
43.
Pam Beasley.
5.
I'll say she's 42.
47.
44.
50.
Oh,
Damn it.
Oh.
Right in our league again.
Mm-hmm.
Ed. Laura Prepon.
Not to be mixed with
I love
Gray.
her.
Another redhead.
Yeah.
Not to be
know,
mixed with
we're-
Gray.
She's
And
worse.
looks great as a wand, too.
Bradley misses the day with all the redheads.
Right.
Laura Prepon. She is new black.
That 7.
Yeah, she was.
No, she
No.
wasn't in that.
You know, was in that?
Yeah, for a minute she wasn't she on one episode?
So.
Yeah, she was. They were because
Chrysler Lee was on that show.
no, the
So
80s
was
show. The
Glenn
new one,
Howerton was.
I think
too.
she was because they're married. Eric and her are married now. And they're
Talking about the 90s show.
That was the 90s show.
the
Yeah.
90s show. Yeah, I'm sorry, not the 80s.
69 or the old 60s?
Yeah.
It's Laura Prepon.
Which one was she in that 70s? Oh,
The redhead. Eric's girlfriend.
Yeah.
oh, okay. Tall one.
42.
Ooh. How old is she? 69. What's that noise?
It's Jake's.
Gizmo.
He's in the bathroom with a sock.
I'm gonna say 40.
It should muffle the sound.
I'm gonna say 48.
Man, Danny Masterson's 43.
Oh, she's younger.
You already said 42, right?
Yeah.
And you said 48?
I think so.
I say 44.
She's young. She was just a year older than Danny Masterson. Quite a bit younger, I think.
No, they're all
Did he
close.
get convicted? In
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
he's gone. He's.
I think they were all the same age except for what's name.
Yeah, she was.
Oh.
She was like. Right.
She's in her 30s, I think.
Yeah.
So Masterson was in like a tough prison. I guess he got the shit beat out of him.
Yeah,
They
they
put him
moved
into the men's colony, which is kind of like for white collar crimes.
Yeah.
So you had to take one for the.
Yeah, I don't want to go to prison.
What Scientology does to you?
I keep praying.
All right.
Unless you have who's that big guy? Reacher with you. He's tough in prison.
Jack Reacher?
Yeah.
Reach around?
That's real tough in prison.
Was that his first name?
Reach?
I think it's so it's got.
Got
Oh, okay.
it. Mickey Dolenz of the Monkees.
Ooh, the Monkees. I'm gonna say he. Here he comes walking down the street. 69.
Oh no.
81.
77.
Science.
Social studies.
80.
79.
Oh, I knew I was right there. Dang it. I knew it.
I knew he was.
I used to watch that TV show.
I did. I love it.
It's on. It's on like all the time in the morning.
So cheesy but hilarious.
It's great. So cheesy. It's
You know
actually
what's
a pretty
great about
good
it is
show.
Neil Diamond wrote half the songs for them.
Really?
Yeah.
He wrote half the songs for everybody.
Yeah.
I love Neil Diamond.
Who's up?
Me and the monkey. Yeah, the Monkees, all the good ones. Tim. Yeah.
I'm a believer.
Ray Boom Boom Mancini.
Ooh. So he was in his 20s when I was a teenager. 64.
66.
63.
65.
Damn it. I was going to go.
Oh, it's not my turn.
Draymond Green.
32.
34.
You're younger than Steph.
Is he? I didn't know.
Ed. Kyle Schwarber.
I just looked at our roster today. I think he's 31. Yep. I didn't know his birthday though.
Are you multiplying over there?
Yeah, no shit. Don't spill water on
I'm
him.
building a fence.
Justin Fields.
Oh, wow, it's his birthday, huh? Tough week.
Tomorrow's his birthday. Same thing with Schwarbs.
Fifth year in the league. Fourth year in the league. I'm gonna say 24.
25.
Damn it. Yep, one off.
Is he going to be 25 or is he going to be 26?
25.
He is.
I did the math.
So, he's
Technically he's 24 till tomorrow. So
No, we're going this week.
I got you. I was just curious.
Shaquille O'Neal.
53.
52.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. 52 right away. I think he's my age. I think.
Price is wrong.
I used to play pickup with him.
Joe Carter.
He didn't say Glenn Hanneman. He said Joe Carter.
Ex-Cub, ex-Indian. ex-Blue Jay,
ex-World Series hero.
right?
How old is
Hall of
he?
Famer.
Yeah, how old is he?
What number did he wear for the Cubs?
8.
He might have. I don't know.
That was the Hawk. Dawson wore number 8.
They didn't play together though.
58.
I was just kidding anyway.
He said 58.
What number do you wear? 8? I don't know.
60.
What was it? What was that? It was
50.
It's 50, 59.
Oh,
63.
60.
Oh.
Wow, he must have got he came in late then.
Oh, he's part of the Sutcliffe deal too, wasn't he?
Yeah, so it was 84, so he's probably like 20.
He was a Cubs.
He's probably like 23 at the time then.
He was a Cubs farmhand, right? He came up with the Cubs and they got traded to the Indians.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great trade for both teams.
He's on over there.
Hey, Jace. What? We hear that.
Damn it, Jace!
Make sure you wash Ed's sock.
Jace stopped over at Graham and Graham's house, and he's over in the bar.
That's right.
What's this Greek stuff?
Who's up?
Scott.
Scott?
Yeah.
Heinz Ward.
Ooh.
Ran back a kickoff in Batman.
Yeah.
Burt Ward?
Batman.
Asia's greatest wide receiver.
He's
Says Puka Nakua.
43.
That's older than that. He's 48.
God, Timmy's good at
So right now we've got
I think he's
Tim with
48.
3, Rick with 3, Ed with 4, and Scott with 1.
This is it?
You're right on.
This is
Right
it,
on the
I know.
money.
This
I
is
was
the
keeping
last
track of
one
yours.
right here.
This championship.
Timmy.
For 6 points. Bert Campaneris.
How the fuck do you not have Reese Witherspoon on fucking birthday month too?
He looked that up.
I know. I've already known that she's my birthday month.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but she's 50, isn't she?
48.
48, yeah.
Bert Campaneris.
He played shortstop for the Oakland A's.
Yep.
On the World Series teams.
Like it's 71.
72.
You know that Reese got cut. She got sliced.
Yeah.
With a knife? No, with a spoon. Reese with a spoon.
What was your guess, Tim?
72.
Who?
Bert
Reese
Campaneris.
Witherspoon?
Bert Campaneris.
Is that a guy or a girl?
So he was playing.
He's a shortstop.
What'd you say?
He's a shortstop.
Played for the Oakland A's in the one World Series.
What number did you say? I'm sorry.
72.
You're
72.
not wrong.
I'm
You're
sorry.
not wrong. No, you're not wrong. 70. Go for it. Lose all your points.
Oh, no, he's older than that because I'm 50, and that was in 73. He had to be like 27, 28 then. I'm gonna say 78. God damn it, it was right. I knew it.
69.
82.
Damn.
Yes, he was even older than I thought.
So the winner, Ed.
Woohoo!
And he even kept track of.
I got 4. I'm gonna mark that down. Winner.
Winner, chicken dinner.
That's gonna be my good next.
What? That you won something?
Did I spell winner right?
WEI.
Winter.
Wiener.
He spelled
Shit.
winter. WINTER. Winter.
It was wiener.
Oh,
Good show, except for the Reese Witherspoon debacle. Jesus.
So how about our
Bonerville.
benchwarmers of the week?
You should have done
You do,
Jude Bowen and Witherspoon back to back. And I would have had to go to the
What about your Will
bathroom.
Ferrell movies?
Oh, we'll do that after Benchwarmer, yeah. I'm sorry about that.
No, you're good. I'm just
I forgot
curious.
about Will Ferrell.
No.
So
Hey.
Benchwarmer.
A joke. I stopped at a little roadside shack that said lobster tails $5. I gave the guy $5, and he said, "Once upon a time in a far off land, there was a lobster." I got my bench warmer of the week. If you guys are ready,
Yeah, go ahead.
All right. I can't even read my own writing. All right, so my bench warmer of the week is Josip Nurkovic from broke the team record of 33 rebounds for the Suns, and it's the most rebounds since 2010-2011 in a game. So, and side note about him, he was drafted ahead of Joker. He was the first round pick. Joker was the second round pick the same year.
Wow.
Yeah.
Cool. Rick, Benchwarmer?
Mine's gonna be a personal. Mine is my wife, Kristen Beasley. Making it through school, doing something I could probably never in my life. I know I couldn't. Went and got her match. Yep. I know we talked about it earlier, but walked the stage, and good for her. Proud of her.
I thought she graduated from high school. I know she's young.
It's funny you say that because in the Uber ride back, they were like, "What do you hear?" Lady Jennifer, who was her name, I'll never forget it now. She was like, "What do you guys here for?" I was like, "Well, she graduated." And she goes, "High school?"
And she did it in a really short amount.
She did it, and got her master's in 5 months or 26 weeks, whatever that equals out to be.
Did you tell her? Did you tell that girl that prom was a little weird because your grandpa?
She's my granddaughter.
My granddaughter's
She's
best
pretty, isn't she?
She got a purty mouth.
Jeez, how far south did you go?
All the way down by the bayou.
Holy shit!
We just didn't go by the peninsula, where all the penises hang out. So
yeah, that's what they call
They
it.
hung out with all the boobs.
Yeah, I was down in.
So she's my benchwarmer of the week.
I was in
Proud of
America.
her.
Awesome.
Nice.
That is. That's great.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
She's a real boy.
I'm a real boy. My benchwarmer of the week is he actually died this week. He was 61 years old. Michael Jones. Timmy would know this, but he left. Virgil from WWF. He was all, when I picked him as a benchwarmer because he was always he was never the guy. He was for with the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. He was his bodyguard, and he was always like that off character, just off the pinnacle of those guys, kind of like us. We're never going to be Joe Rogan, but we could be just to the left there,
Figured you want to be to the right.
So Virgil, rest in peace.
That Timmy Virgil.
Virgil died.
Virgil died. I knew that.
Yeah, that was my benchwarmer of the week.
I was gonna do Sting for his last match. He retired as a champion
From the police?
Sting,
Every breath.
the wrestler Sting.
Oh.
So he had last match for AEW last night.
Oh, he's got to be 60.
He's 61.
Yeah.
Holy shit! The Bucks are only down by 3.
Yeah.
Without Gianna, trade him. Trade him for a haul.
Who's this nerd?
My benchwarmer of the week. We talked about him earlier, but I'll bring it up. Jason Kelsey.
Nice.
13 years in the NFL. The cooler Kelsey, although Travis is a good football player, I think Jason Kelsey would fit in this room perfect and talk to us. So,
oh hell yeah,
Jason Kelsey is my benchwarmer of the week.
He might be the better NFL career. Actually,
No.
it's hard to judge offensive linemen.
Travis Kelsey.
He's going to Hall of Fame.
Oh, he was a 6-time All-Pro, but
Yeah, he's going to Hall of Fame.
Kelsey's
for sure.
top 5 tight end.
Do you say that?
How do you know?
How do you say that? How is he not top 5?
Have you seen him in with his underwear? It's not that tight.
This guy. Hey, Crabs and Butter knows. Crabs and Butter knows
I'm
over here.
like, what the fuck are you talking about?
was walking down the road.
Got me.
Wow, he must work out.
Oh, shit, he's getting all mad.
All right.
Play out. So your benchwarmer of the week.
Willie.
All right. My bench warmer of the one of the most interesting things happened. Chris Jones running the 40
Fell down, showed his dick.
and his came out when he's running.
A human tripod.
Scusi, babbity boopy, che cosa? Babbity boopy, babbity boopity, babbity babbity.
So he's my bench warmer of the week.
Nice.
God, how many dicks have been seen this week?
Giggity, gig.
Oh my God.
Got another joke for you.
Oh, good. I can't
All right.
wait.
I was alone in the bath. Imagine my surprise when I felt a tap on my shoulder.
That's not a joke. That reminds me of that story with you guys in T-Jazz. Sorry, T-Jazz.
Hey, kid, who are you?
Why are you in here with us grown men?
Holy shit.
Did you see the Dalen Holker thing at the combine or the gauntlet one-handed drill? Where he misjudged how many balls were thrown at him.
Oh yeah,
Guy in the face, didn't he?
No, he had a ball and he turned and he looked and did another one and caught the other one one-handed with a ball in his other hand.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't see that one.
Yeah.
I was waiting for the.
So I got 2 more NFL things here. The Dunker Boys. The Giants are done with Daniel Jones. That's per Rich Eisen.
They cut him?
They're done with him, they said. Per Rich Eisen. I don't know if that's true. And Matt Chapman, as we talked about Boris earlier, so he was seeking $150 million. He declined $100 million, and he ended up with $54 million. So Boris had in action. Like it.
That's multiple guys he's done that to now.
Yeah, but isn't his deal like
he can opt out this year.
So
that means he's got to have a good year.
Last year was a case of players just going and becoming free agents, taking more. Like, say they were going to make $5 million, they'd be fine taking 3 for 60 because, like, I want $60 million. They're looking at big picture now. They're saying, I guaranteed $60 million. I'm taking that. I got $60 million for sure.
And they were doing these shorter contracts even now because you're getting I can't believe they don't figure this out. You'd rather have 21-year contracts than a 20-year contract.
Right. Isn't the TV deal?
Yeah, it's 2 or 3 years.
Right.
Yeah, that'll be a big deal.
Right.
Those are the two things I just popped up from Dumpster Jace gave us.
Dumpster Jace.
We still got Will Ferrell.
Yeah, Will Ferrell movies.
Boo. Do we have to? Can I set this one out?
Then I get to sit out too.
You're an angry elf.
I see what you did there.
So who wants to start? We'll let Tim start again since it's his birthday this month or this. No, I'm coming up in a couple weeks.
Let Tim start.
It's
his birthday.
I just said that.
So
yeah.
Today
What's your favorite?
Birthday today.
It's not my favorite, but I'm gonna take it. Just be. I'm gonna take.
Oh, I love the song. Carbon Leaf.
Did you actually watch it?
Yeah, it was like Murphy's favorite movies.
What voice was he? The man in the yellow hat?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jack Johnson had the soundtrack.
Oh,
and,
yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
I've heard that. Very good.
Mr. Beasley.
I'm gonna take what was with him is Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Okay.
Yeah, the National Wild Parks Life or the National Wild Parks
I
Ranger.
forgot about that. Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Very good.
I'm taking the only movie I like with Elf.
Okay.
That's why I left it.
I'm going to take a movie that I like, but I thought was hilarious. Holmes and Watson.
Oh, nice.
It was just so cheesy and so ridiculous. I thought it was hilarious. So I'm taking Holmes and Watson. Double dipper, Willie.
I'm taking Step Brothers, which I thought was great. And I'll take Old School.
Well, yeah.
I'll give you that.
I'm going to take. It's tough because I don't speak home to get back, but I'm gonna go with. I'll go with Anchorman.
Nice.
I think it's
Good one.
Pretty funny movie too. Ed.
Ma, Meatloaf.
Wedding Ringers.
Wedding Crashers.
On the other day.
I watched that part just for that.
Off one. Stranger Than Fiction.
There you go.
I like that one.
I'm gonna go with one of the few Will Ferrell movies I've actually seen from beginning to end. Was The Other Guys.
Okay.
That's great.
Good story behind that too. I'll have to tell someday. And then I'll have to go with Blades of Glory.
Nice.
Isn't it with on
The guy.
Hyder?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
From Napoleon Dynamite.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
From the Benchwarmers.
Yes.
Yeah.
That too
Yeah,
as well.
Benchwarmers too. Nice.
One of the 3 movies he was in.
Yeah.
Are we coming around one more time?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I'm gonna take Get Hard.
Nice.
Like
Giggity.
That's the Dewey something story, right?
No.
No.
That's a different one.
That's the one where he goes to prison for insider trade. He
Dewey
doesn't
Cox
do it.
story was his buddy John C. Reilly was doing
Yeah.
Cox story.
Does that Get Hard too, or
I don't know.
What was the Johnny Cash one called? The
Dewey
actual-
Cox story. Get Harder.
It was
Get
called
Harder?
Yeah, Dewey Cox. Yeah.
Okay, to me, no.
Yep.
I got a couple I like.
I don't think he was in that. Farrell.
No, John C. Reilly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
with
why when
Johnny
he said Get Hard, I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Lego Movie,
Nice.
That was my other one. I
Good
was gonna
one.
come back around with.
Yeah.
and I like that movie. I think
That is a funny movie.
because everything is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm gonna,
Everything is awesome.
Everything is awesome.
I'm gonna go with Talladega Nights.
Fucker.
Jackass.
He's on fire. Put him on. I'm on fire. I'll kick your old man. I'll kick your ass, old man. I'm hopped up a Mountain Dew.
I'll come at you, spider monkey.
Walker, Texas Range, you tell him.
That is funny.
Walker and Texas Ranger, great.
My turn, right?
Mm-hmm.
One or two? 1, 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, 2 and to finish up.
Okay, I'm gonna go with Night of the Roxbury.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with. He was such a weirdo on this one, but Zoolander.
Nice.
That weird hair and whatnot.
I'm going with this movie because
One of my favorite Zoolander.
the greatest coach in NFL history was in it, kicking and screaming.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
That's right.
Dick, Dick was like, I can't even handle you. He walked away. Hilarious, kicking and screaming. It's pretty.
All right, I'm gonna go way off. It's a remake of a Barney Mel Brooks original, The Producers.
Nice.
And you guys ever seen this?
Mm-hmm.
He plays the Nazi soldier that writes the worst play ever, Spring Hitler. Wait, I got one more thing. Best quote in the movie: Will Ferrell in his fake German accent. He goes, "Hitler. Now there was a painter. He could paint an entire apartment in one afternoon. 2 coats."
Must be a painting.
That's the only paint joke I've ever seen in a movie. I was like, that's great.
Austin Powers.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm gonna go with the other movie I think I've watched from beginning to end is Semi-Pro.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty good.
The Flint.
Honorable mention. I got one here. I think it's hilarious. They're both funny. Daddy's Home. Both of them are pretty funny.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
With Mark Wahlberg.
yeah.
They're good. Has anybody seen the movie Strays? The movie
Oh my god, that is a great freaking movie.
It just
Have you
came
seen
out.
it?
No,
Have you seen it?
I got to save
It
to
is
watch.
a great
Have you
freaking
seen it?
movie.
Have you seen it?
Yeah. Yeah. They talk. Yeah.
Kevin Hart's in there.
Yeah. But they're dog
Kevin
voices,
Hart.
right?
They're all dogs.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart.
Yeah.
It looks funny.
It is.
Yeah.
Don't your kids are growing. So
Hey,
Yeah.
we're
be
talking
fine.
about movies, but not about Will Ferrell. But last week was the 50th anniversary of
Saturday Night Live.
Blazing Saddles.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
Movie will never be remade.
It came out in 1974. You know what? That was the best movie, most seen movie of the year.
Oh, well, yeah. It's worse than another.
Where are all the
Mel
white
Brooks.
women at?
Another Mel Brooks can't be seen or talked.
What's the other one?
Well, I was just saying
Spaceballs.
the producer with all their
Producers,
Nazi
yeah.
stuff. You guys ever seen Everything Must Go?
Oh yeah,
I think
with
so.
Will Ferrell.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
sells everything, right?
Yeah,
Like,
he's out. His wife kicks him out. He gets accused of sexual assault. He gets drunk
right.
on a business trip. She kicks him out. He's out on the front lawn. He sells everything, and then he finds out
It wasn't him.
It was. Yeah,
Is that the Trevor Bauer story?
Yeah, yeah. She faked it 3 times. But the problem was after he got fired, he got pissed off, cashed his boss's time. He still got fired.
So yeah, the Trevor Bauer story.
Yeah, the Trevor Bauer story without the baseball.
Oh, big win for the Bucks.
Trade Giannis.
No
Trade him
Giannis.
Oh my God, it was 95-93.
for Harden and Paul George.
This will be their 5th straight win, or
They're on fire.
6th.
That's good coaching, man.
Ooh, that might have been the over right there.
That be up. That
Oh, that'd be funny.
it probably is.
Wow,
And
they win by fucking 7.
Wow, that's a big win.
so I got to watch Strays.
Yeah, Strays is pretty
Strays. What was the other one?
He's just trying. I'm not telling you anything you don't probably know. He's trying to get home, and it's freaking hilarious, dude. Who's the girls in there?
I don't
Get
know.
me thinking here.
Stranger Than Fiction. Who mentioned that one?
I did.
Yes.
That's a good one.
Yeah. It's his thoughts. He can hear his thoughts. Ken.
Seen parts of that.
Which one's the other guys then? Okay, I think I've seen that.
Yeah,
then,
Daddy's Home is good. They're both pretty good.
yeah. Okay. I'm not watching Holmes and Watson. That sounds stupid.
So-
I know
It's so dumb, but you watch.
No,
I've
I
been watching.
won't.
I've been watching The Swans on FX
Yeah, I wanted to see that.
on Wednesday night. Fucking great.
Okay, I was thinking watching it. There's so many Truman composers ever do Truman.
Right.
Capote.
That's up right there in Strays. Pretty solid. Isla Fisher.
Yo.
Oh, Matt Forte, Jamie Foxx. dead last year. Remember?
Yeah.
Oh,
Varga.
Chihuahua.
She's wearing a chihuahua.
Yeah.
Is Chihuahua in the movie?
No,
Rob
German
Riggle?
Shepherd.
Dennis Quaid.
Oh, Brett Gelman. Who does he do? He looks familiar.
Gelman.
Yeah.
He's the one from. He's the husband in this movie. The other guy. No,
Daddy's
not
Home.
no, not Daddy's Home. The one with Sofia Varga
Fam.
and Will Ferrell, where they're married.
Oh no, it's other guys.
Yeah, the other guys.
Yeah.
So
he's married to what's
his,
her name?
His
in the movie?
ex-girlfriend, Will Ferrell's ex-girlfriend's husband, that's laying on the couch.
Yeah.
You get back here and make love to my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. That's a great scene. I haven't done things with anybody else since I met you. She hasn't done it. Nope, she hasn't.
Oh shit, that's hilarious. So
are we doing off the wall stuff?
Yeah, go ahead.
I got an off the wall thing. I was listening to the radio on the way to work the other day, and they came up. There was an article that they were talking about. And you guys, I think you look like you might have had sex. You might have had it a couple of times. I think Tim might have had one. Adam, not sure about. He might practice a lot, but
Doc.
talking. But the world's most dangerous sex position. You guys want
inverted cantaloupe?
You want to take a guess on that?
Reverse cowgirl.
I'm gonna go with. Is that what it is? Reverse cowgirl.
It is reverse cowgirl. I know why.
We're just wondering how you try to make a mermaid. Trying to figure out.
So, reverse cowgirl is responsible for 50% of penile fractures.
Especially when you go hogging.
It's funny you say that, but my buddy Chris died this year. He was dating a Tampa Bay cheerleader, and she broke his wiener.
Yeah.
Happened to Dennis Rodman 3 times.
I would gladly have that happen.
Ooh,
she was pretty hot too.
You think a broken wiener would hurt?
You guys probably wonder, how can they break but they don't have a bone in them?
Yeah.
It says erratic thrusting can lead to the penis being crushed by the female pubic bone, leading to a tissue tear and some serious discomfort.
Would you say it was erratic thrusting?
Erratic.
Man, Amber calls me the 3-inch maniac.
Tasmanian penis.
Tasmanian micro penis.
I'll say.
Oh, it's gonna touch the front of my underwear. It's gonna touch it.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, Will Ferrell's done.
God, they wore the spandex tonight.
That's pretty bad, Willie.
Yeah, so just stay away from that reverse cowgirl, okay?
Don't tell me how to live my life.
Don't threaten me with a good
Well,
time.
I guess I'll quit doing it.
For her pleasure.
Scott, why are you in the hospital again?
I'm going to tell you from all my experience with women, reverse cowgirl was their favorite position. They didn't have to look at me. Just saying.
That makes sense now.
I was like, yeah, what the hell? He's on the prize over.
Why are you changing channels?
Hey.
It's like with Tomcats where she's throwing up.
Girl goes, hey, you got any more whiskey?
Tomcat, did you ever see that?
Yeah.
She's throwing up. Hold on.
You ever see was it Bad Santa when she's
Yes.
doing so
Fuck me, Santa. Fuck me,
yeah,
Santa.
fuck me, Foghorn, fuck me, Foghorn, fuck me, Foghorn. I say, keep going.
Why are you putting on Roadhouse?
Enos, get down here.
You say penis?
He said, penis, get down here. You and Roscoe. That's what I named. That was my balls. Roscoe and Enos.
Roscoe and penis.
Roscoe and Ian.
Anything else, buddy?
No, I could think about Daisy Dukes right now. I don't know why.
I'm wearing some.
Yeah,
hopefully
I
in
seen it.
Vegas.
It was pretty hot.
Tim, you got anything?
Actually, well, I know that there's been some women's basketball programs because they can't have enough players canceling the rest of the season. and I want to say like Marist was what the school for Division 1, and then there was a Division 2 school.
Pregnant?
Huh?
Pregnancies?
No.
Sprinkling.
Injuries.
Giggity. I knew where you were going.
Right. Too many scissors.
Oh, Jesus me.
Who's in the plant the tulips?
Keith Clark's changing the landscape of the WNBA. We're doing scissor jokes.
Yeah.
So you say injuries?
Do you think they win
Yeah.
the tournament?
Iowa?
It's possible.
No. South Carolina's going to. Yeah. South Carolina's head and shoulders.
Tim
the
says
best.
I say Iowa then.
Okay.
Yeah, he's been pretty bad on his predictions lately. Wow. I'm just saying.
We're not going to pick the tournament. Oh, I was going to talk about for a minute.
All right.
Okay, that's it.
Yeah, that was
No, I'm kidding.
I don't even know who's
we
in
were
it.
gonna we'll do picks or anything this year.
No.
Yeah, we're not gonna have a show that week.
We can mail them in.
Oh, we can do picks. It'll be the opening weekend when we get.
Well, we can vote by mail.
When we're back, the
Mhm.
25th, right?
Vote by mail.
Vote by mail. It's popular now.
Mail?
Even if you're in Mexico, you can mail.
Twice.
Jesus Christ. Oh shit! It's a voting.
Is this the first broadcast for the MLW? The M?
No, they had a couple before. I
Have
think.
they?
Yeah.
So where are the games on Amazon now, or weren't they going to Amazon? Or
I don't know if they're there
because
yet.
that Bally Sports thing,
I don't
or
know.
they just this
I don't
is
know yet. I know that they're after the beginning of the year, like at the January 1st, we ads about the Bucks being
Yeah.
on MLW.
Yeah.
So,
anything else, Tim?
no, that's it.
Rick?
Beignets are overrated.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's
I
my story.
do agree.
That's my story.
Or I have a donut or a
I was
Kringle.
like, you should put
or
like an apple
eclair.
filling or something
Kringle.
there. Add blueberry filling or something inside of it, but then it's not a beignet. Then it's
I'm the apple
pastry or
out
something.
out for the blueberry though.
Really?
And for the apple though.
Rick,
about-
did you find an Irish pub?
We did. We found a few.
Okay.
Do you drink them?
Mm-hmm. When don't you drink? I drink. We
all drink.
And you guys go.
So-
And you guys go out to restaurant week in Kenosha?
No, I forgot it was going.
We did a couple.
That
we
was
went to-
last week, wasn't it?
Yeah, last week.
Yeah. Went
We went
to
to-
Captain Mike's.
Oh yeah, good deals. Went to Public Brewery.
like
Overheard a woman ask if they have high chairs available, and I was like, oh, "That's Wisconsin."
It is Wisconsin. I was gonna say.
That's Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Did they?
Yeah, of course they did. Got to put your baby somewhere while you're drinking.
Nice game, Dame.
Can't have the baby not reaching the bar.
Just shaking dice.
This Dundee just shaking day from there.
It's like it's a rattle.
Baby's only old fashioned sweets.
I
don't
also
like the sour.
I also one of my employees last year is a young kid, but he went to college. He's going to be an engineer or whatever, and he has a job interview. And the guy called me and goes, "Well, what can you say about this kid?" And I'm like, "Oh, I don't know. He's a good kid and everything." He goes, "What would you say was his worst quality?" And I said, "Well, I asked him that question, and I said the kid's name, and I said, what's your worst quality?" He told me honesty, and I said, "I don't think that's a bad quality." And he goes, "I don't give a fuck what you think." And I was like, "Now that's a perfect painter right there." This guy, I don't know if he thought it was as funny. I thought it was.
Is he a good painter?
I don't know. He's never touched a brush. Well, we let him touch a brush times, but he just did.
Are we talking brush or are we talking something else?
No, prep.
He just blows on the wet paint.
Just prepped work. He was a kid working. He's trying to get a
Well,
job as
was
an
it
engineer.
your brush or a paint?
I'm not allowed to give the guys
what's
my
he painting
brushes.
on you?
They can't touch my brush anymore.
Look, he gave me a bra.
Coconuts.
Those are gorgeous.
I wish.
So anything else, fellas? I think we
No.
talked about everything.
I think we were.
So closing thoughts then?
I'd probably closing thoughts. You think?
Yeah. We'll start with Willie.
Closing thoughts.
You playing dartball this week? Either you playing dartball Saturday?
Yes, I am.
Are you?
This Saturday?
Yeah,
No.
for the
Baldrick's?
St. Baldrick's.
No.
Home run. Go for the
You
homer.
were supposed to play, but then Joe Gonzalez got somebody else.
Ah!
Oh, wow, that was deep.
Oh,
I
you and
turned
Gary
it.
are
I
gonna
apologize. I turned it.
put a tournament winner.
Who you playing with?
I think Tussler and I think Joe. No, not Joe.
You're gonna be
AK?
wasted.
Bill Breddick, Big Billy. The guy you met at Starlight.
Yeah,
It's been to Andy's.
I don't like him.
Yeah, okay.
No, I'm just kidding.
Not a fan.
I don't know who the fourth one is.
He's
I
still,
can't
I think it's
remember.
AK, ain't it?
No, AK's playing with Joe Gonzalez.
Yeah.
No, he was, but he's not no more.
Seriously? Could be.
Oh my God! Wasn't there a big fight last week too?
Oh, another fight, another dartball fight.
Yeah, there was.
I heard about it.
I heard about it.
Yeah, it was
Teammates.
Tables went down and everything. We talked about it last week. Yeah, another
Teammates, that's awesome.
Are you? What is with dartball in the?
It was like
Little too
Jeff
full
Kent. It was
contact.
like Jeff Kent and
It was like Nolan Ryan.
Who did he fight
and,
with in the dugout? Jeff,
Robin.
You know how because they're holding
Robin
things
Ventura.
bigger than they're normally holding, so
Yeah.
they don't know
who
what
was
to do.
it? Jeff Kent got in a fight dugout with who?
The dude that goes to Fond du Lac with us golfing. Fuck, I can see him.
Jeff Kent, the
You're
baseball
talking
player?
about the Giants.
The
It was
pro
Joe.
baseball
It was,
player?
no, we're
Oh,
joking
no.
around. It was Joe Prado. And,
Prado,
Yeah, no, but Jeff Kent and Major League Baseball. Got in
Remember,
fight
he
in
had
the
a
dugout
fight with
somebody.
like Barry Zito or something.
I thought it was Bonds.
Oh, maybe it was Bonds.
Yeah, it might have been
could
Bonds.
So it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah, 'cause
Teammates.
you get hurt riding his
The two-star players.
dirt
Right.
bike around. That's
Oh no, it was Matt Williams, wasn't it?
Ooh, could have been.
Oh, that bald sucker.
Matt Williams was a
I would
fire.
fu- I would
He was a
fuck
redhead,
with-
right? Fire redhead.
Who,
He had
Matt
no
Williams?
hair.
Yeah, I think he was.
Matt Williams bald.
I think he was a
bald,
redhead.
but
Yeah.
he was.
Yeah, I wouldn't fuck with him.
No, he looks mean.
Yeah.
So that was closing thought, Willie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then I asked you who playing dartball. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Tim, closing thoughts.
My closing thoughts is I'm interested to see if Jerry Reinsdorf is going to get his $1 billion for his stadium while he's buying up parking lots around the United Center. So,
Money.
Dude, how much money do you need? He's like 100.
It's like 82, right?
it's 80.
Do what's right. At least Herb Cole helped build a stadium here before he,
Right?
before he screwed everybody over. You know, I mean,
Actually, the Kohl Center was a
no,
good.
I know
yeah.
it
was one
had
of
to be
few-
done.
One of the few good deals for like a stadium
Yeah.
construction for a pro switch team.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah. It was so good that Minnesota copied the design, and they still have the Target Center.
Really?
Yeah.
Rick, what's your final thoughts?
Giggity.
Yeah, giggity.
Nice.
Looking forward to a vacation, guys trip, and
Wait,
half
when?
of the people here are going with or meeting there. So, yeah,
Wait,
just looking
are you counting me as two people?
Looking for good. It's got to be there.
Oh, oh yeah. half.
There's 4. Half of the other people would be 2.
Where's this trip
Science.
to?
Huh?
Vegas.
Vegas.
Oh, the
I'm
Vegas trip.
bowling, yeah.
Yeah.
I am drinking and gambling and making fun of people.
Watch us bowl.
Did you
Oh,
see
when I was
the?
bowling.
Did you see the wind that went
Lots
through Vegas last weekend?
No.
There's some good videos.
See the giant tumbleweeds in Salt Lake
I
City?
did see that.
Have you
Like
seen-
all
I
over
did see
people's
that.
yards and stuff. Like
They had
people's yards
they
are
were
full of
plowing-
them.
They were plowing them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you see that the Panhandle in Texas is on fire?
Yeah.
See, California's buried under 8 feet of snow.
Yeah.
Guess got an oven mitt to moving around.
Yeah.
Go get some burgers.
Get over
down
here, Florida.
we should go
Was
get
that a
some-
joke? Was that
It's happening.
That was
It was better than a
hilarious.
lobster joke.
Well, I was down there. They had the yeah, that one. They had the Florida memes down there.
Just rub my
Florida
backwards in the
man?
shower?
Yeah,
When are
like-
we going to start doing Florida versus Ohio?
that's what
I
it
gotta
was
look
too.
them up. I gotta look them
essentially.
up. I tried finding them some the other day, and the site I used to go to, it's not there anymore. No.
People down there were claiming that there's a lot of crazy shit, but there's the population's so big of Florida that's what it's so large.
It's crazy.
So, and they're coming in from other places. These goofballs, they're
Yeah.
trying to blame. So,
They had that story before that happened.
yeah.
Mhm.
Pre-COVID, those stories were there.
No. Who's up?
I
think I'm-
Rick. You said
You went right.
Yep. Okay, so it's you.
So yesterday we're sitting around just lazing around. It's a Sunday watching true crime show, and this guy kills his wife. So and he wraps her in like a sheet and stuff, or like a comforter, the whole big thing. And me and him were like, that's bullshit. Who has enough room in their freezer for a whole body? It's like, come on. It was the same time. I was like, that's why we're not married, but yeah, that's why we're together.
Marry that girl.
We couldn't fit a squirrel wrapped up in a tissue paper freezer.
Come on, it's been years since I've been to a wedding reception. Marry that girl.
Oh my God, that would be
If you like it, then you should put a
ring on it. I put a ring on it like 20 some years ago.
Now sing the country version.
If you like her, then you should have put a ring on it with your sister.
In front of the Lord.
The Lord.
Yeah.
Hey, what you guys think about Beyonce going country?
Darius Rucker's very happy.
No
He's
comment.
got somebody to talk to.
No comment whatsoever.
No, because this everybody's like, well, Beyonce is the first black artist to break through the country.
He's like, hello.
Yeah.
And what's his name?
Charlie Pride.
Charlie Pride's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
There's like, yeah, okay.
Kind of like being Claire Thomas.
yeah. Charlie Pride's like,
I mean, if she likes it, if she likes to do it, if she likes the music, great, good for her.
Nice.
I don't
Good for her.
think she's doing it because of that.
Right.
Ray Charles.
yeah, Charlie Pride's like, did you
Ray Charles put out Country
in the room?
He didn't see him.
Maybe.
You should look and say.
Scott.
I booked my mini trip to Canton, Ohio for the Hall of Fame.
Nice.
I will be going in August.
Nice. Very nice.
Me and Jace are going out there. So anyone wants to join in, let me know. We are going. Gonna hit the Indian game over there on Friday.
$1 hot dog night from the crowd.
And fireworks.
Does Jace eat hot dogs? I thought you mean chicken
Whole.
strips.
Eat some whole.
Eat like a duck.
Gobble, gobble. You learn from Uncle Ed.
The fact that you can recreate that sound is so concerning.
I just thought
Giggity, giggity, giggity.
Still remember me and you at the Cubs game. That,
wait, whoa! That's our own story, Ed. We didn't do anything there. Move on.
that girl that looks like she'd never been to a baseball game comes up to us like, "What should I get?" We're like, "Oh, a foot longer." I want to watch her eat it.
I like that one video we watched the other day. The girl about the food. I talk about a girl eating that one TikTok someone sent or someone sent it where the girl's like, "I only eat one ramen at a time," and she's like 500 pounds.
Right? Yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I just want
Bullshit.
to put this on record. When we sat in the 1914 lounge, I did eat 8 hot dogs pregame and 1 brat, and then I ate 3 hot dogs at my seat. Just want to put that on the record.
Damn.
Why? Because it was
sounds
free?
He sounds healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever eat like 27 brats on a hungover day in Fond du Lac?
He lost like 3 pounds too while doing it.
Yeah, he didn't eat enough because his jaw motion was like exercise.
Yeah, TMJ again.
He started sweating. So yeah, that's my thought. Yeah, we're going
Who are
Last time I ate that many hot
and
dogs.
wants to make the trip and hang out. You don't have to go to the thing. We can hang out
Who
with
the
us.
Guardians
You're more than
playing?
welcome.
What's the dates?
Baltimore. It's August 1st. We're leaving on a Sunday, so we're leaving the Wednesday or Thursday, and then the Hall of Fame game and the induction are Hall of Fame games Thursday. The induction Saturday.
So
and
coming back probably Sunday.
Sunday we're coming back. So and you can still just get tickets for the induction or just we got like a little package. So but people are welcome to come.
He's
We
got
know
a
you-
little package.
Yeah, I know.
Giggity.
It's nicely done. I like the guys. Nicely played. Nicely played.
So August 1st through like the 4th.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, it's what's his name? Devin Hester, Chris Peppers, Stephen Michael.
McMichael
the
gonna make the trip?
Packers.
Yeah, huh?
McMichael going to make the trip?
I don't know. I don't think he can travel. I'm not sure.
It's sad, like how badly his body's wasted away.
Mm-hmm.
He looks like a head on a stick, basically.
Do you think we notice it more with especially like football players?
Because he was so big.
These
yeah.
guys that are ripped, and then you see what's happened to them.
Right.
Just like their bodies are emaciated, and
Right. Look at Lex Luger. Remember Lex Luger?
Yeah, oh,
from-
yeah.
Like it looks terrible.
Superman hated him. Superman hated him.
no, that Lex Luger.
He gifted him a horse.
What was his nickname? Mr. Wonderful.
Is he another wrestler?
Yeah. He was ripped.
He was ripped.
Mr. Perfect, right?
Mr. Perfect. That's a not
No,
Mr.
that-
Wonderful.
Mr. Perfect was
Paul Orndorff.
No.
No.
I'm fucking old. I can't remember. Fuck it.
I don't know what you're talking about. I have no idea.
Yeah, wrestlers.
Yeah. So that's it.
Kurt Hennig was Mr. Perfect.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah. The blonde haired guy. Yeah.
He had the great promo. He would like throw a football like no look, and the guy would or he'd catch the football himself, ball over his head and make a basket. Like it was awesome.
Wasn't Lex Luger? Wasn't he with Miss Elizabeth then too? Wasn't he one of
He
the
might
ones?
have been,
I
yeah.
think he was.
I'm trying to think. I can't remember what Lex Luger like. He had the Patriot Act. He wore like red and blue, but I can't remember what his nickname was.
It's Elizabeth. It was his partner.
Yeah.
Yep.
LA.
The narcissist. The total package.
Total package. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you would do the back rack and
What do you do? Do it again.
the Glen, the back rack.
So is that all we got?
I think so.
Ed?
Ed?
I'm good, yeah.
Yep.
Okay. So for a couple weeks we'll be back. What's today's date? The 6th?
5th. 4th. Today's the
We'll be
4th.
back, in 2 weeks, the 18th.
What show is this?
25th.
I don't know. Well, guys,
3 weeks.
What show is this?
See you in a few weeks.
I hate goodbyes.
What number?
I don't know.
Park's closed.
What happened? I blacked out.
Because we did something today that no one thought we could do, including us. So we're going out, we're celebrating, and we're going to rub it in this city's face.
I swear I've seen a lot of stuff in my life, but that was awesome. Bye, Felicia.
Kids, there's the band and there's Parliament.
Let's give them more buys and highs.
Every new beginning comes from some other beginning's end.